Oh, also, by the way...
Hello.
Hello.
Mikey, by the way.
Hello.
Yes, Mikey? Is it something you would like to share with the class?
Sea of Thieves, you can play with Jack Sparrow. There's a whole like campaign that is like
yeah. I went to
adventure
play
mode.
started up the other
Nice.
day.
I knew that.
so much. It's a lot of fun.
Didn't happen, but that'd be a fun stream soon though.
Now the only thing so far is it looks like the music is pretty loud.
Oh yeah.
I don't hear
Let me
anything.
fix it.
And I am loud.
And
That's normal for you, Mikey.
Yeah, apparently.
can you still hear the music if it's like that? Because I've got it on two separate things. I missed the.
Oh, that's
Discord
that's
music
good.
bot. Can you hear yourself better?
Yeah, it's groovy.
Yes, I
Quick
can
sound
hear.
test.
I guess I'm just gonna wait to see if everyone else talks and see if everybody.
Yeah.
So I'll be quiet for a sec.
Yeah, when we do our introductions, if you could listen, and that would be fantastic. We can make sure. Thank you for the bits, everybody. Hype train.
I pray.
Rain,
Working for that hype train. Okay, hi everybody. This was like the most chaotic introduction I think maybe we've ever had, except for last time when I talked to myself for 10 minutes. So this is a step up from there. Welcome back to Ken's Tavern. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the bits and the resubs and the gift subs and all sorts of things. And Maddie, we appreciate that resub as well. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome back to Ken's Tavern, everybody. Hey Jay, how's it going?
girl.
We are super excited to be back today with the main Peekabou campaign, episode 30, if you please. We're pretty excited. So, without further ado, let's get going. I'm going to introduce everybody first because the sound was a little wonky in our last YouTube episode, so I just want to make sure it sounds good. Thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. So we'll do a quick introduction of who is here playing today, and then we'll do a summary, and we'll get into some D&D. Very excited. All right, let's flip it around here. We'll start with the person who's been missing for a couple episodes. Cirrus, played by That Centered Rat. Welcome back.
Hello, Cirrus. Yay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Cirrus is very excited to be here today.
Everybody give me at least one sentence because Mikey's going to do some sound checks through the actual channel. We'll leave Ivan to last to give him some chance to listen in. We'll head to Vittore, played by Saint Ranimo, also known as Yaren.
That's me. Oh my god, that's me. I'm so excited to be here. Yay. In contrary to Cirrus, I'm very happy to be here.
I'm excited to be here.
Whoa.
You didn't sound excited.
It's real. All right. Thanks, Vittore. We're happy to have you. We've also got Amarina, also known as Rena, played by Krista Echoes, also known as Lady Echoes. Welcome back.
I don't know why I waved to the screen, but I did when you said my name. I'm the one that makes Dustin scream at night.
Wait.
Wait, hang on. Where did that come, Mikey?
There is a child here.
I'm disconnected from chat.
Am I much quieter? This is so sad. I tried really hard because the last time I was louder than everybody else, but thanks, Maddie. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'm a little bit better now.
All right. So from what I'm listening to, Vittori and myself, have you turn us down slightly in Discord
Turn you guys
and turn yourself
down.
up a bit. But everybody else sounds pretty good.
Okay. Mikey. Down. I turned it down just a tad. Was it a lot that was needed or just a little bit?
I know just Vittori and myself were the very large voices.
Okay.
Well, we're the very large characters as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say like 25% of the volume.
Okay, I'll do a little bit more.
Continue.
There we go. I'm turning the volume down. I can only do so much at a
You can also
time.
no. You
I'm
can also
just
turn
kidding.
yourself up
Still? Oh my god, okay. A little bit more.
just a
You'll
little.
just have to
Is
scream.
that okay? Now I'm like in the red, which always scares me. Am I gonna blow everybody up? Are we okay?
Well, just no. You're not blowing us up as long as you're not screaming. You'll be fine.
You're fine to me.
As I take a deep breath. All right. I might be fine in Discord, but it's the stream output. There's two different places I gotta play with the sounds, and apparently it's not working very well. We're okay. We're rusty. We're just coming back. Hopefully everything sounds good. If at any point someone sounds really quiet, chat, please let us know and I will up it. It's just, yeah, everything's a little wonky since we got back, but we're okay. We're gonna be fine. All right. Moving on with our introductions. We've got Lena, played by Comey Ames. Welcome back.
Hello. This is one whole sentence for sound purposes.
I really appreciate it. That was a well-crafted sentence. Thank you so
You
much.
forgot
you.
to say the ever broodingly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. I forgot to say the ever-brooding Lena, played by Comey Ames.
I momentarily wasn't brooding. But you missed it.
momentarily.
So I'm back to it now.
But I also wanted to say maybe like the champion of sexual running, you know, like. But maybe that goes to Ivan.
Wait. Yeah, that's right.
Isn't it sexy running, not sexual
No,
running?
it was supposed to be sexy running, but then it ended up
It's not
to,
sexual.
and then it
it's
was called
sexy.
sexual running, and it just became it's a new thing.
Chaos.
Yep.
Utter chaos.
Sexy running. I won't be
Alright.
running ever again.
Oh, I
Let's
love that
head
emote.
over to ooh, that's cute. Over to Ivan, played by Mikey Likes It.
Yes.
Well,
I'm still very loud.
well-crafted sentence. Well,
That wasn't.
I
It
mean,
makes me laugh every time.
it's kind of fair. Oh, there we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Again, we'll keep adjusting. Eventually, it'll hopefully even out properly.
I'm a very loud person, apparently.
Why don't you have a choo-choo? You did sub, but maybe it wasn't quite in the hype train yet. No, but it would have contributed to the hype train.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
I
gives out randomly.
I gave Marcus a sub, I gave Jack a sub, and I give the 10 bits. I deserve
yeah,
my
that is interesting.
bloody choo-choo.
I'm very sorry you didn't get a choo-choo. I don't
Weird.
think there's anything I
You
can do
have-
about that,
Yeah.
but
I see a choo-choo, but is he
want
talking
to
about the
turn,
emote?
Vittori down a little bit more, and I think that should be pretty good.
Vittori down a little bit more. Okay, I even did it again already. Okay, here we go. Vittori. Wait, Vittori?
Yes?
Oh, you're right there. I was looking for your name, but for some reason I fixated on the Skippy, and I was like, "Who the fuck's Skippy?"
How's it Skippy?
What? I'm looking for Vittori. Oh,
I don't
okay,
know who
we're
Skippy
okay.
is.
We're fine. All right, here we go.
All right, yeah, volume sounds perfect.
Perfect, thank you. And then last but not least, Argonis, played by Dustin Echoes.
Hello, we are a well-oiled machine.
We truly are. We
I
are
don't know
the
about you,
epitome of D&D here at Ken's Tavern. It is true. The experts. That's us.
We
All
are
right.
very well oiled, but that's the only thing that works about us. We are very well oiled.
Well oiled, which just means we're slipping and sliding all over the place.
I'm so slippery right now.
Indeed.
Ugh.
What?
All right, here we go. Let's do a summary
Yes.
of what happened last time. Dustin, make
Hey.
sure of all your dice. Hey, I got a whole box of dice, so you know what?
Well, I have 6 of each dice, and he comes in, he's like, wow, that's a lot of dice. I'm like, I always have this
You're
many.
like, just because I roll big ass actions doesn't mean I get to.
Right?
He's just jealous. All right, let's do it. Last session, gosh, where were we last session? The last 2 sessions blend together a little
were
bit.
on
but
a boat.
basically, we were on a land boat called the Swan. We had made it to this lava field that had appeared in the middle of this kind of cold desert wasteland that's to the north in the land of Telemaean. At that point, we have 2 split groups of our traveling party who were on either side of the boat about half an hour away from each other, half an hour away from the boat, let's clarify. And one of the parties had just finished off a hellhound that had appeared out of the mist. Both parties signaled to each other to make their way back to the boat, and a lot of running ensued that took a while, and more math. And it was very attractive running that did occur while everybody made their way back to the boat. Argonis was also a horse, so hoarseness? What did we call it?
Argon horse?
Argon horse, right? Argon horse. I can't even say it anymore.
Argon
Argon horse. Argon
argan hose. Wait. I don't want the argan hose.
Exactly. Argan Horse remained a horse for quite a while during that episode, actually, which is really funny.
Of course, he
Of
remained
course,
horse.
of course,
Of
he
course, of
remained
course.
the horse. Yeah, you did miss the demon hellhound stuff, which was really
so
unfortunate. Should have been there.
Oh,
You have no one to blame except for everyone. You can blame everyone.
All
that's fine.
around me
What?
are
A familiar face.
Jesus.
Breathe the chaos. Okay. All right, everybody made their way back to the boat where they were then ambushed by another few hellhounds in a pack, also including a rider on a large, giant hellhound. A battle ensued with a few people remaining on the boat, such as Vittori, to do range attacks, and everybody else hanging around in the lava where geysers of hot steam and lava occasionally appeared to shoot you in the face. I don't actually think anybody ended up getting hit by it except for one particular hellhound, which was a really funny moment. So please go back and see it. But a hellhound did die on their way to Lena from the geysers, so R.I.P. Hellhound for an awkward death. But the battle actually took quite a bit of time, the rider eventually succumbing to their injuries, inflicted by, of course, our party. And at the very end, we did determine that this was our good friend Daisy's, one of her best friends, River, and Ivan, with his new fancy gloves, accidentally turned her into a zombie. So that is where we finished off the last session, was killing off this big bad, but also turning them into a zombie. And that is where we're at. It feels like there wasn't a lot, but there was a lot. It was a long session. It was just a lot of fighting, and a lot of chaos, and a lot of running.
It felt like it was a deadly battle. Like everybody was like limping along.
Yeah, it was. We were getting there. There's a lot of hellhounds. There were some shadow hounds, various things. So let's set us up where we are. So we still have the boat. The boat also, I think, just came back to life kind of near the end.
Yep.
Which wasn't really helpful, but at least it's up and running. And we also have, of course, the party in various stages of injury along the ground. And we've got our zombie that has just stood up. The zombie holds a staff with a jewel on the end, very similar to the staff that Lena and Ivan and Talia found a couple sessions ago. So very similar to that staff. In the other hand, she holds a daisy chain necklace. And that is where we are now.
Zombie! Guys! Somebody! Where did you guys go?
Ivan, what are you? Oh my God, what's going on?
She came back! I punch her.
Vittori grabs his crossbow and just starts blasting bolts.
Against the zombie? Alright, well, Ivan, so this is your stats, whatever a zombie stats
Yeah.
would be.
It's
So
a normal
go for it.
normal zombie, so it's like 8 armor. It ain't going to survive
jeez.
long. Alright, so I'm just punching it. Ah! I miss. Oh no, I hit 8. Ha ha! I did 4 damage to it.
You did 4 damage. Okay. Do you have the stats up with you, or do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah. I
Okay,
got
cool.
it.
All right, so you're fighting yourself. Go ahead. Go for it.
I guess I'll punch it again. Ah! Zombie! I hit it. 4 more damage. Okay. Somebody! Zombie!
Yes, Vittori shoots with his crossbow. He hits because 20, and he goes for, let me check, 9 damage.
Kill this zombie.
All right, it's still up.
Someone else?
Is the zombie? So is the zombie attacking you
No,
back, or is it just taking
no,
the hits?
You'll just take hits right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna
The
stand
way
there and.
the zombie would work is if I use a bonus action, I can command it to do something.
I
So
don't know where I am.
you're on the boat.
I think.
You are currently on the boat, Cirrus. We're
You're
going to
with
say that you had a
Lena
really
asleep.
long nap.
Yeah, I'm on the ground outside of the boat, basically. I think I'm the only one that's left on the ground. I had everybody else get on the boat.
I think so. I think you're correct. Yeah. I think everybody else kind of made their way back to shelter.
I see.
it was always on the boat.
So Sirius, you can leave the boat at any time.
Oh, I can. Okay. I didn't
yeah,
know
we're-
what I'm allowed to do.
Yeah, it's we're basically out of combat, but we're fighting amongst ourselves.
But, yeah, I'm just
Zombie.
sitting here because Ivan created the zombie. Ivan controls the zombie. I have absolutely no things in this battle currently. Just that you are all in this little wasteland. The zombie still carries that staff, like I said, so that is something that's still here. The lava's still around. The hellhounds all dissolved like upon killing this person, so there's no real danger here other than the ground may rumble in the next minute or so. If you're still on the ground, I'll make you roll the Constitution, but that's kind of it.
Guys, the zombie's still here.
Okay, I'll shoot it again.
Seriously.
25, and how much damage? 12 damage. Is it still up?
It's dead now.
Yay.
Give me that stuff.
You
Plot point, y'all.
kill the zombie again. The zombie now is fully dead twice. I'm gonna say that you probably can't raise it again.
No, it's
because
it's
you just
once a
murdered it
day.
again. So there you go. The zombie is dead. It's now a dead body once again. Congratulations.
Can I loot it?
Yes, you can.
How nice of you.
It's a dead body in the ground. Yeah.
Is it
definitely
still
go check
moving?
it
The
out.
dead body.
Do I have to roll anything? I think I will have to do that, right?
Yeah, I'll give you do an investigation check to see if you find anything extra, but there's like obviously the couple obvious things, like I said, the staff and the daisy chain necklace are things that they're holding, and then roll me an investigation check and I'll let you know if like they were holding anything else of value.
I think Vittore is just looking at his tail right now. 1 + 1 = 2 investigation. Vittore is just looking at his tail and like arguing with it, I think.
Okay.
Oh, the body's over here.
Yeah. You again, very obviously there's a staff that you apparently are not interested in. The daisy chain necklace, but you find nothing else in the pockets. They did have, I believe, a bow and arrow. I'm just pulling up their old card. And like a couple daggers, but they're not like super exciting pieces. The biggest thing for them was using the hellhound, so they don't have any like fancy weapons or anything like that. But if you want a couple extra daggers or a bow, it's there.
It's nothing I can carry, so it's not interesting.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not anything interesting for Vittore.
But I guess I'll take the staff and I'm just gonna be confused as to why she became a zombie.
You did that on purpose, Mikey.
I guess Sirius is now gonna walk to the what?
Yeah, you can. Basically, what it is like you are on this boat.
We have a land boat
that walks, like it has legs. So it's currently kind of like standing, but there's like a plank that leads to the ground, and then everyone else is sort of on the ground, which right now is like this kind of burnt up lava field.
I see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll yell at Ivan from the boat. Ivan?
Yeah, I got the stick.
What the fuck did you do?
I killed the bad lady, and then she came back, and then we killed her again.
How? Okay.
Excuse me,
How
I
did
killed
she
her
come-
again.
How did she come back?
I don't know. She turned into like a zombie. It was weird.
I don't think that's something that normally just happens, Ivan.
I know. So we should be on our guard. There might be somebody else out of here.
Okay.
Alright, just face palms.
So are we gonna leave, or are we just gonna?
Yeah,
Stand
Are we
I
gonna-
got the stick.
Are we gonna take her with us or just leave her here?
Yeah.
You want me to bring this zombie back?
On second thought.
Yeah, maybe just leave her.
Does
You know what?
does
I'll
the
bring
ship
her
have-
now.
the ship
No.
have a mast?
Sorry, does the ship have what?
A mask?
Like, Yes, a mast.
Why?
No, it's not really. Yeah, it's not like a
Because we wanna-
sailboat.
Yeah, we want to put the stench of rotten meat at the very top so it can just spread everywhere. That's what we want. We'll
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
keep everything away
that
from
was
us.
my idea. That was my idea. Like pirate ships usually have like this little basket. I don't know what it's called. Like on top of the mast.
It's barrel
Crow's
nest.
The crow's nest.
Right, yeah.
Yes, the crow's nest. I was gonna say tie her up and put her up there, but I guess it's
Yeah.
not the best of ideas.
We could
No, it
put
doesn't
her on
have.
the.
It doesn't have a mast, but like, yeah, it would have like a bow, which I think is what.
We could put her on the front of the boat,
Oh my
like
God.
Make her the
head
masthead.
Are we
figure.
just Ravagers now? just decorate
She
the
could
front of the boat with dead
Be a
things.
head figure, yeah.
May I remind you all that this is not actually our boat.
Yeah,
And I point to Salza.
Salza's just been kind of dazed because like this is like been an intense battle that she was sort of paying attention to, but was also trying to get the boat up and running. So it's like, okay, so like let's just before we start tying dead people to the swan, let's just rethink about this a little bit. Do we really want to ride into whatever we're riding into, holding their dead comrade? I'm just
Yes.
Of
oh, wait.
course.
Oh no.
We
never
do.
mind.
We do.
No,
Hang on.
no.
Yes, we.
No,
Hang
okay.
on.
Let's just leave her.
Let
I
me
will-
finish.
Go ahead.
If we tie her to the front of the ship, it shows we are not to be messed with.
Or we're
Okay,
just
but
weird,
it
creepy people.
also shows that we just killed this person.
Not technically. We killed a zombie.
Okay,
True. Very much true.
but
But-
you also killed her
yeah, but
before
was she a zombie?
she turned into a zombie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hear me out. What if we cut off her head and
No,
take
let's just
with
leave
us?
her.
Okay.
I'm not
Listen,
gonna
listen.
send you out.
How about we'll bring her with us, but there's this. Let's just put her in the broom cupboard. Yeah. And
Do you have a
somewhere else.
broom?
There's no brooms, but it is technically for a broom, so it is a
Well,
cupboard.
now I'm disappointed. I wanted a broom.
I'm really sorry, but I didn't have a lot of time to pack. I was just really excited about getting on this adventure, but I did forget to pack the janitorial equipment.
Yeah, but
Yes.
apparently you bought.
But
you
on
brought
the
your
plus
bed,
side-
huh?
The bed is built in, so yeah, it does come along.
Oh, that
But-
makes sense.
On the plus side, we have this empty broom cupboard that could be used for a dead body. It's there. Rather than tying
That
it to the
could
front
be
of my
used
boat,
for
I'm
a
just-
dead body. Have you thought of this before? Hiding a dead body on your boat.
Selza, she flips her
Backstory.
goggles
Uh-huh.
back down over her eyes. I have no idea what you're insinuating.
I'm insinuating that you've murdered.
Thank you so much for the
Thank you for the
Thanks for the follow.
follow.
Have
yeah.
you murdered?
Selza puts her fingers in her ears. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you over the sound of the engine.
Okay, cool.
So
I
are we
will drag-
taking them or not?
Yeah, I will drag the body back up and take it onto the boat and try to put it into the broom closet.
Excellent. Roll me a quick, let's see, athletics check to see how well you fold them
How
into
well
the
I can
broom cupboard.
How can I fold her up?
Yeah.
Athletics.
Yep.
All right. Not that well. 11.
Okay, I mean, like, she fits. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, she
it's not
fits.
graceful, but she's in there.
I'll throw some.
You
I'll throw some
have to
salt on
you
her.
you throw some salt on her. You do have to do that thing where you
Oh
like
my
shove
God.
against the door to get it to
Zombie
close.
jerky.
So if anybody else opens this door, like the zombie's gonna fall on them. So like hopefully someone knows it's there. But you have successfully placed the dead twice zombie in the cupboard.
Double dead.
Perfect. So you all, stand still on the boat. The lava fields, they're still there. And while we're at it, somebody roll me a constitution check for the boat as the ground rumbles once more.
Just a straight con? Or
Straight con for the boat.
all right, D20 rolling. And the boat likes a 2. Damn.
Okay.
Oh,
So everything
we're all
gives
gonna die.
everything gives a huge shake and a rumble. We have, since the boat restarted, it starts back up on its 3 stalls. So you hear it stutter once. Everybody, you guys kind of fall to the floor as the boat gives this huge shake, but you kind of have 2 more stalls before the boat will turn back off again. So it's still running, but you've taken up a stall slot. Okay, so lava's still there, boat's still there. Selza kind of looks around. So do we want to try going around it still? We did identify, I think, that going east was maybe the better option.
Yes.
I say
agree.
Yeah,
go
let's get out
straight
of here.
through. I'd say go straight through. Yes.
It doesn't have protection from
I am not taking it straight through. My boat will not survive whatever's happening out here. I would rather take the safer route.
Okay, fine.
Also, in this moment, I will look around and see the party members who looks really bad at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Selza goes off to kind of get the boat trundling along. It shifts to the left and starts following around the edge of the lava fields. And then, yeah, you folks can do your heals. It's probably a good time to take a short rest if needed, because this could take a little bit. This is a pretty big space.
Health check.
Long rest.
I can do a short rest.
All right. If you do a short rest, you can roll your hit die for it too. So when you do short rests, you can pick how many dice that you wish to roll, and then underneath it, it'll pop up to how many that you can roll. Don't take short rests. You have to roll your die first.
If you want to take a long rest, we could make that happen. We'll just say that we make the boat do some zigzags and not head straight for the city.
Okay. That might
Boat
just
gets
make it
confused.
easier. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you kind of
Never a long
communicate that
rest.
to Selza. You don't want the boat to turn back off again because you know how hard it is to get it going. So you just ask her to kind of make some loop-de-loops if you get too close to the city so that you folks can all heal up. But we'll let you folks take your time and do heals and do anything else that you want to do. So the boat is traveling. Anything that you folks want to work on while it's traveling during this long rest?
I want to commandeer the ship. No, I don't.
No, no.
No
I will
repeats of
throw
that. Yeah.
And he turns into a flying squirrel again. So if anybody wants, you can change your prepared spells if necessary. We're headed to something very, very cold, unusually cold as well. It's more cold than usual.
Yeah.
I
Will
have
die.
all fire spells, so I'm good.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty good.
Yeah, while you're there, let's everybody give me a luck check for themselves to see if Selza has some warm clothing or anything in there that would fit you. If you need it. I feel like Ivan, you probably wouldn't need it.
Nope, defense against cold.
Yeah, and anybody else, if you've got some sort of defense against cold, then you're
Oh, I'm
fine.
good.
I
Yeah.
mean, I usually sit in Ivan's pocket anyway, so I think that's pretty warm.
Hopefully it's not my back pocket because I'm sitting right now.
I don't think I do.
I mean, I'm a demon.
Yeah, who's like
No,
used to,
you need
hell
protection.
stuff. So
I kind of run hot though.
yeah, but we're going into a magically cold spot. If it was just regular snow, maybe, but this is very unusual. So roll me a
Roll.
d20.
I got an 18, so I hope there's something
Sweet.
for
Lena,
me.
you find the cushiest looking parka to wear and some nice fluffy Uggs.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
I am so comfortable right now.
I got an 8.
Okay, there is things that you can wear. It doesn't fit you well, so it's not going to look great, but it's there and will help you. So if there isn't any spot where it gets too cold where I'd be rolling some sort of cold damage, you can wear it and it will help you against that, but it's not going to look fashionable.
I think I might
I-
have to roll for a luck check because she's only wearing silk
Yep,
right now.
definitely
Ooh.
roll.
Hey, look at me.
I
I'm
roll
all
a
fancy.
4.
All right,
Yeah,
Victoria,
no.
there's nothing
Reason.
for you. So if you
20!
Yay! Emerina, you also
Yay.
find a fashionable parka and some fancy boots. You look
Just looks
great
so
and
good.
you're warm. Cirrus has maybe the same thing, Cirrus, but it just doesn't fit you because you're way too tall. So it's still the
I'm-
same thing, but it's really small.
Just too big.
Yeah. It's more like a little scarf. Victoria, you don't find anything that'll fit you that's mouse-sized. So if you stay in Ivan's pocket, you'll be fine. But if you exit his pocket, you will take cold damage in certain areas. So I will let you know if and when that happens. But that's just so you're aware. As long as you're in the pocket, I'll say that you're warm because Ivan is warm. But outside the pocket is where it will be dangerous. And Argonis, you're good because you're a white dragonborn, so it makes sense.
Yes.
Perfect. Good?
Can I?
Wait,
Can
do
I
I need to
cut
like
off-
put something on my inventory or like on my body?
Nah, it's just
No.
just for story wise. You want
Okay.
to be warm. Yeah, it just means like you're not gonna take.
Because I can produce flames on my hands, so I don't know if that'll help too.
Hand warmers.
Sure.
Yep.
As long as you've got something on, it's just a little bit more so that you're not going to be like taking any sort of like exhaustion or anything from walking through like the bitter cold as you go and
Got it.
any sort of damage that way. So you should be okay as long as you're just kind of wearing something warm and not just silk. Perfect. Okay. Anything else you want to do on the long rest before we kind of skip to the morning, we'll say?
Can I cut off a piece of Ivan's beard and knit a pair of socks with it?
You have knitting materials.
Right.
One, ask Ivan if you can cut his beard, or try to sneakily take it, I guess. And two, you'll have to roll for how well you knit.
I'm willing to take the risk. Ivan, can I have a little tiny piece of your beard?
A piece of my beard. That's like my soul. You can have a bit of my back hair.
Ew.
No, the hair on the back of my head. Oh, never mind.
Okay, that'll have to. Yes, okay, that'll have to do.
My ponytail back there, not my back hair.
Yes, I hoped so.
All of Ivan's back hair is also braided.
There's just a mat of it in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, exactly. You're like, while you're back there, just give it a brush. Thanks.
Terrible.
Victoria, you get a piece of Ivan's ponytail. Back ponytail, will be clear.
Back ponytail.
Back ponytail.
Oh, wait, no, I have ponytails on my back.
Yeah, exactly. Roll me, God, I don't know what knitting would be. Dex.
Performance.
Performance,
Performance,
yeah, we'll go
maybe?
with performance. Yeah, let's do performance for how well you knit yourself a pair of socks, is what you're going for here?
Yes, 19. Apparently, Vittoria is really good at knitting.
And making
Vittori,
socks.
this is an unknown piece of your backstory, but Vittori is apparently a very good knitter and makes himself some really nice, I'm gonna say that they're like thigh-high knitted socks, just like really, really intense looking.
All right, we need a drawing of this now.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah, do you
I
want to... and it's like black hair from Ivan, so it's just these thigh-high black knitted socks. It's very specific niche of knitting. Great.
I
Looks
mean,
great, Victoria.
that's the only part of Vittoria that like really needed clothing because he doesn't wear shoes. So yeah,
Fair enough. Victoria's sword is actually
could have gone with it.
exactly
Could have gone with a sweater, but I already wear a coat. So yeah.
perfect. All right. So y'all take your long rest. You're all revamped back to your regular statuses. As the morning sun like slowly crests through the fog of the lava fields that you're leaving behind, you see the city come into view. And everybody, one person roll me a quick constitution check for the boat once more.
I'm not rolling it this time. Somebody rolls a d20.
I'll roll it. Maybe I shouldn't have rolled it. 6?
The boat gives a shudder. It's been running all night. It's just taken... this is the most lengthy journey this thing has taken, so that's another stall. It gives a big shudder again. Everybody stumbles a little bit. But you still have one.
Is this thing going to
stall
make it?
slot. You're
So
very
I
close
thought
to
you
the-
said this thing was landworthy.
Selza looks at you all. I did. It got us this far, right? Right?
If
This
the
is
thing
a
falls
success.
apart, it's not
This
my
is
fault.
a success. This is the farthest. I mean, let's be honest, by the time we left the garage, it was the farthest it had traveled technically. So this is a really
Wait.
good first test run.
Wait, hang on. First?
Boo.
Wait, yeah,
So in my books, this worked really well.
Suddenly
yeah, in
regretting-
your books. But have you never used this boat before?
Not technically.
Okay, what's not technically? Like, what's not technical?
Like
What?
in my mind, I've used it many times. That's how I invented it. And it ran flawlessly there. So, there's some slight things to, get it to that level, but overall, rousing success.
Did we pay
Where
her?
the fuck did we find her?
I don't remember.
You walked into a tinkerer's lab, said, "Can you take us to the north?" She said, "Yeah, I've got a boat." And y'all jumped on it.
That I tell you exactly that.
Cool.
You were given the option of horses versus tinkerer lab. You went with the tinkerer lab.
I'm subtly missing the horses.
Awesome. All right. So as y'all think about your choices that you've made over the past while, the city comes into view. Poetry kind of arrives on the deck as well. She's been kind of taking shelter as like a very non-fighter. She's, definitely not a fighter, so has no part to be out during a battle. But she comes out on the deck and sort of looks out at the city. If it's at all possible, it looks even worse than how I left it. Do you see how it just looks like it's just ice now? So as you look across
You're just gonna have to let it go. Just let it go.
SMH.
Let it go. Let
Let
it
it
go.
go! But you look across the cold city. So for folks who have been here previously, you'll recognize bits and pieces. So as you come up to it, you'll see the front wall. So this whole city is a
Hey, I remember
walled
that front
city.
wall.
I remember that front wall! There's a large gate that stands in the middle, and then the city lies beyond. You can sort of see the top as well of the fort, or like the castle fort that is in the middle of the city, where you previously attempted to rescue the lady of the castle there before she was assassinated. But the rest of the city currently is completely frozen. At this moment, when you look at it, like Poetry says, it almost looks to be made of ice because of how thick the layers of ice are that have built up on all of the walls and all of the buildings. So as you look, it just could be an ice castle. If you didn't already know that there is a city underneath this, you wouldn't anticipate that it had any stone at all.
Oh. Yeah, this isn't like how it used to be.
No, it isn't. I remember like the good old days.
I had a fling here once, but she turned out to be the bad guy.
Ivan, let's be honest. Where did you not have a fling?
Well, there's this one time.
There was this one time where you were all alone, and that was the only place where you didn't try to hit on someone.
I don't know, that mossy rock was pretty sweet.
Okay.
Thinks about jumping off the boat.
Vitore thinks about jumping off as well.
So
Is there any, like, do we see anyone? Like, is there movement in the city?
Roll me a perception check.
All of
all
us
can
are
roll
just
with me.
Argonis.
Yeah, you can all
I
roll.
want to assist
Let's
Argonis
use
so he
that
can
one.
roll 2 dice.
Can you actually do that? Because that would be great.
I roll a 10.
I got a 7.
11.
I also got a 7.
No one perceives anything.
My perception
Rena,
checks are
Ivan.
horrible.
What'd you find?
All right. Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, let me do.
Investigation?
Perception.
Oh, perception.
14 for me.
Ha ha! 12.
Okay.
I got the highest.
Yeah. So you all look out across the city from where you can stand. Like I said, you can just see the wall. You can see the opening that goes into the city, and then just the top of the fort that lies behind. You don't see anybody outside the castle, and you can't see any movement inside the castle. So at this moment, it's all very eerily silent and still.
And so the way the castle looks like it's basically built on top of the city.
So it's like you see the wall, and then there's just like the top of the castle is like tall enough to peek over the wall.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we could still kind of walk into the city, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's just like through the wall. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you can't see like down into it, is what I'm just trying to say. Yeah.
I guess this is our stop. Thanks for taking us all this way on this weird contraption that almost killed me.
Selza like tips her little weird hat. She flips her goggles up though and stares out across the city. Yeah, I feel a little weird about leaving you all here. So I'm not gonna shut her down, but we'll do kind of a moving drop off here, and then I might just kind of loop around the city, and when you need me, just maybe come out here and wait for me, and
If you need me, just
we'll
whistle.
pick you up.
Okay.
Also, we don't. We have to like take our little dead friends in the broom cupboard.
Right,
No,
yeah,
we
I'd
don't.
rather
No, we
not
don't.
be
We can
left
leave-
with the body in the broom cupboard.
It-
That's a good reminder.
No. Yeah, we'll come back for it.
All right. So we'll take a loop. Poetry kind of nods. Yeah, I might stay here. I don't think I'll be much help in there.
The poetry. Remember, you and I had a thing, and I
don't-
protected you, and I killed. I don't know if I killed them. I knocked them out for sure, because they were discriminated against you, and I remember.
Yeah, that is what happened. Are you saying I should go with you because I was getting beat up by like level 1 losers. So like I'm just wondering
True,
if
but
you think
you
I would be
also-
helpful here.
Well, the thing is, you know the lay of the land, right?
That is true. She looks very nervous. I can
Yeah,
help
right.
you with directions. If
All right,
you would
just
like.
right here. I give her a parchment. Just draw me a rough map.
Okay. She draws
So-
you a rough map again of the city. You definitely like draws out like some areas that you would be familiar with that you visited previously, but gives you a couple like other things with the neighborhoods and things like that. And hands you a map, so you'll be able to navigate a little bit
All
better.
right. Thank you. You don't have to come with us. I understand. This is not something that you need to jump into right now.
Thank you. But I'm here and I will help Selza with whatever she needs, and hopefully we'll see you on the way out.
All right. Let's get ready. I make sure Vittori's in my pocket.
Beep beep, I'm in your pocket.
Okay. And
Before you go as well, Selza kind of who does she trust the most?
Good
What a
question.
good
Probably
question.
should be me because I'm the quiet one.
Yeah, okay. She gestures to
Or-
you, Rena, as someone who's not quite fought over the steering wheel and hasn't questioned her abilities. She kind of gestures to you, Rena, and wants you to come closer so she can tell you something.
I come closer.
So listen, I didn't want to offer this completely because I don't want it to be used for nothing, but if something comes up, if you find a way to signal me, we do have cannons on the boat, and I can shoot into the city. It won't be very accurate, but it'll give a hefty amount of damage. So if there's a way I can help with that, I can, but it would be very, let's just say it shouldn't be your first course of action.
What are you talking about over there?
Oh, nothing.
What's
I
the
just
rock?
really love the parka.
It's
Yeah, she
your
looks so
pocket.
good.
yeah,
Wait, up on the floor.
I love the boots.
Argonis, just let them go. They're doing their talks,
Tieflings and all that.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Shows how much you know.
I have it as a no.
So yeah, just find a way to signal me, and Poetry and I will do our best to help you out.
Also, sorry, Cirrus.
I will try my
Always.
best.
Felza nods, kind of gives you a little salute, heads back to the wheel.
Oh wait, serious? You're a tiefling too?
No, he's
Sirius is a demon.
I'm a
so
demon,
Like,
But I
like,
mean,
it's
Wow.
kind of
Kind of the same.
yeah.
Not really.
anywho,
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's a fire tiefling. That's all it is.
Yeah, sure.
You're a fire tiefling.
I'm a 9-foot fire tiefling, sure.
I knew it. Oh, no.
Mine
Anyway,
is
we're trying to jump off
one.
now.
Yeah, exactly. So Selza like slows down the boat so that it's kind of like a walking speed. She has the plank go out just enough so it's pretty close to the ground, but not enough to like scrape along, and you folks can depart.
I will try to do a forward flip into the snow.
All right, roll me something. Roll me an
Forward
athletics
flip.
check. Acrobatics check. That's what it is. Roll me an acrobatics check.
18.
You forward flip into the snow.
Aha!
Off the boat. It looks great.
But like, does Ivan face plant into the snow, or is it like an actual flip and he's landing on his feet?
It's
I
an
landed on
actual
my feet.
flip, and he's landing on his feet. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good. You did it.
And I don't fall out of the pocket, or do I have to
You
hold on
don't.
really well?
You don't fall out of the pocket. It was good enough that you don't fall out of the pocket.
I mean, it's an 18. I do pretty damn good with that. Ah!
Cirrus is gonna like clap.
It's going to be like a very slow,
a nice
pathetic
golf
like,
clap.
Yeah.
And it's like
That-
it's so literally so quiet. All of the ice, you're just clapping, and it's like echoing like back off the walls towards you.
Good job, Ivan. You did a front flip.
That's all I get.
Like the
Alright.
Dumbledore clap, you know.
Vittoria pokes his head out of the pocket. Ivan, next time you're doing flips, warn me.
Hey, I did a flip.
I know, but next time warn me in advance.
I don't want to do an
Advanced.
advanced flip. That's going to be too far.
Vittoria just goes back into the pocket and just doesn't poke his head out anymore. Like, nah.
Jeez.
That's
Yeah.
basically that, yes.
All right.
All right.
Anyone else?
All right, we're off the boat.
I mean,
Yeah, you folks are
it's still
off.
going.
I'm not trying to do a flip.
I'm walking casually off the boat.
Okay.
You're doing a face plant if you do that, because it's
I
not
can use
dragging on the
my,
ground.
extra 2 feet of long jumping to
Yes.
see how far I can get away from the boat.
Perfect. Yeah. Roll me a. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I think it's under
Really?
athletics.
Yeah, athletics check to see how far you jump from the boat.
10, so kind of.
Yeah, so like you jump, you're going from the boat, it kind of takes you off a little bit, but it's not
hit the tree.
impressive. You just
Lena, watch out for the ice.
It was just kind of a different way of getting off the boat.
But I'm dressed so fashionably that it adds like +4.
The parka bellows behind you as you jump into the snow.
It's so beautiful.
You definitely look like a little snow bunny, like for sure.
I love it.
Rena's just gonna walk elegantly off the boat.
Excellent. I love how we're all
I mean,
describing.
it's still moving.
How we
get
How
off
you-
the
how you
boat.
actually get off the boat.
These
It's going
better
25.
ways.
It's going 25 feet like every 6 seconds.
Well,
Oh yeah, it
Sounds
is
like you
still
problem.
moving.
It's
Yeah,
moving
It's
pretty
very much
quickly.
still
You're
moving.
gonna have to take a
Yeah,
short
her
hop
way.
at the bottom.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I mean,
All right,
I
we're
will
all on the ground.
graciously-
We're on the ground.
We're on the
Yeah.
ground.
Oh, I
Perfect.
could have used Dimension Door.
We're on the ground.
Yeah, that's a really good use of Dimension Door is to get off a boat.
Wait, look over there. Rita's on the boat. Look over there. Right there. Rita's on the ground.
Whoa.
All right, you're off the boat. You're standing on the ground. Ahead of you is this huge, cold city covered in ice and the big archway that leads into the city. There is a drawbridge that goes over like a slight moat, but the moat is all frozen anyway. It always was, so it's really not helpful. But there is a drawbridge that goes across the moat and into the city.
Is the drawbridge down?
Yes.
Okay, good. Hey guys, the drawbridge down.
Very cool. Thank you, Ivan.
That's convenient.
I wish I could see with my eyes.
I know some people can't see in the cold. It happens.
Some people can't see in the cold.
Well, I don't know. Maybe their eyes go icy. You know.
All right.
I see.
I walk
Sounds good.
across.
Cool. All right, Lena takes a step forward and heads towards the drawbridge. Lena, roll me a perception check.
I'm
You
gonna
fell.
die here.
You're gonna die.
I don't think anything's alive.
I got
so
a
you're good.
15.
Okay, Lena, as you walk across the drawbridge, you can see a little bit more into this city. What you see is pretty haunting. There are figures in various places that are frozen and coated in ice. You can't quite see into them. They're just kind of humanoid figures. And you can see towards like the far end of the city from the drawbridge, you can see up to the castle and sort of the front square where there's this frozen huge fountain that you can see from here. Figures line the street all the way along, all frozen. It doesn't appear to have anybody who is warm or alive in here, but you spot the slightest hint of movement near the castle.
Wow, this is fucked up.
Wait, what do you
Motion
see?
towards all these dead people.
Of course, it's the
that's-
most uninterested person who sees all this.
Like, wow.
Hey, look, bodies.
Hey, wait, over there. I
What's
point
this?
fashionably. Who's moving amongst these dead people?
Wait. That's just going to echo. It's like, who's moving? Who's moving? Who's moving?
Oh wow.
What do you mean? Mean. Echo. What's an
Man, this
echo?
place
Echo.
sucks.
All right. So I round the corner and start following. I'm like, this isn't good.
You see that over there? I point wildly, fashionably.
No, we
Over
can't
and
see.
over.
It's
Wildly
too cold.
and
Fashionable.
fashionably.
Yes.
I love
It's
your
too cold. I
fashionable
can't see
points.
anything.
I
No,
can't see.
Our
It's
goodness has
too
gone cold
cold.
blind. I see.
Don't worry, I can see. There seems to be humanoid frozen peoples.
So
Adorable.
I'll give
That's
you
so
I'll give you
sad.
a short description again because this has been a while since we've been here and some people
Yeah.
haven't been here. But when you stand in the entrance, like I said, you can see sort of not quite straight ahead of you, but a little bit to, if I'm going to go by a compass, like northwest. So northwest of you is this huge castle that stands in the middle of the city. Again, it's completely frozen. And then in front of the castle is quite a large like square where previously they would hold markets and things like that. And there's this big fountain in the center of it that is completely frozen. So like water has like spewed up and frozen in its like state of activity. So that's what you can see along the sort of main road. Right inside the gate where you are, on the right is where the guard's house is. So for you folks that were here before, this is where you went to go to the investigator's office, and that's technically where Ivan met his fling, the elf murderess. And then on the left is sort of the rows where shops would be. So they're all there, of course. It's just all frozen over. So it's hard to recognize, but you know generally like the area that you're in. Beyond the guard's house and to the right of the castle is sort of the living quarters. So near the castle is kind of where like the wealthy neighborhoods are. So Poetry on her map has sort of drawn a few of those streets a little bit more. You folks didn't get into those as much. And then there's sort of the middle class area that hangs out by the guard's house. You can't see it from here, but you kind of remember, for those people who were here, that there is a graveyard sort of in the southeast area where you folks visited the crypt and the lab that was there previously when you were here. And then beyond the wall to your, again, kind of the northwest, but a little more the west of the city is where sort of like the slums were, where you met Poetry for the first time, but it's outside the castle wall.
And we went through a hole.
And you went through a hole in the wall. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember that now. She even drew the hole in the wall where I met her.
Yep, she drew the hole in the wall.
So I started looking around, and from my understanding of living within the mountains, this doesn't seem this amount of ice. I would think it's more magical because it looks like it was an instant. Like, would I be able to tell that?
Yeah, roll me an insight check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I go up to one of the bodies or one of the figures and try using produce flame to melt some of the ice?
Stay out of my head. I was gonna ask the same thing.
You guys are gonna kill somebody. If they
Yeah,
aren't
I
already
kept them
dead.
alive.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was going
No,
to
don't
be
die.
like,
Rena and
I was gonna be like-
Argonis- Oh, go ahead, Vittori, sorry.
I was gonna be like, yo, Argonis, maybe you want to defrost those people.
I mean, I could give it a shot. I don't know if it's gonna work.
All right, so it was 11 for my insight check.
Okay. So with your insight, yeah, you kind of like look around, you're like, this is like it is unnatural. Like it's not something that has just happened naturally that's pretty obvious. But you do like with your sort of like sense of how like snow and ice works, you're kind of looking, and this is sort of like a smart move for Ivan, but you're like, it feels like some of this built up gradually, and then suddenly there was like an added layer. Like you can kind of tell just by looking at it, there's two sort of types of ice here. One that looks more natural, but still probably not for this area, and then another one that looks like completely unnatural, like this big layer of ice that was dumped here. So you can tell that. You can't. That's about it. That's about where you've gotten to.
There's something fishy with the ice. I don't believe this was natural. I don't know if it was magical. This does not look like how anything would happen naturally. You know, like
Oh.
Who would have thought?
nature.
That makes sense.
That
People
all
don't
these
usually.
people could just freeze over.
Yeah, you do remember
Listen,
like
I'm just- yeah, yeah.
what Poetry had kind of said was like when she was still here, people were still fine. They were just really, really cold, and like things were starting to really freeze. Like there was no way they were gonna get like food going, and like as she was leaving, it started to get really bad where people were like freezing basically. Like so when she started to go was when this was still kind of a slow start. And like she said, this looks much worse than when she was here. Argonis and Rena, you can roll me an insight check for the figure that you come up to.
You guys are gonna start cooking people.
It's a slow de-thaw or a slow thaw. You said insight?
Yeah.
Please.
Goodbye.
21.
Oh, bye, Rena. What happened?
No!
Oh wait, come back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Stupid. I don't know what was going on.
Insight check.
Yeah, roll an insight check. Argona's got a 21. That'll probably be pretty good, but we'll see what Rena gets to. Enough, Gerbs. You're good.
Kirby.
I
21.
was about to say,
21.
this
Wow.
might be a
I
cold
got a
city,
natural 20.
but there's still a bird.
Nice.
Yeah, there's still a bird that apparently won't
So,
freeze.
She got a nat 20.
Nice. Okay, so
Plus
both of
1,
you,
so 21.
Yeah, both of you look at this figure. With like your magical knowledge combined with what Ivan's told you as well, you're looking at this, and like maybe in the first stages of when the slow buildup happened, like warming them up would have been effective. But as you look at this like top layer of ice, it's not right. Like there's something here that's not right about it. And as you kind of test out maybe like a little fire or something that you're using, like there's just no effect. Like, it doesn't work.
Can I cast Dispel Magic to see if that'll work?
Yes. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Take a step back and let her do her work.
You won't have to. Alright. Oh, it does nothing. I got a 5.
Okay. Yeah. You try to use Dispel Magic. You don't see anything happen. This person is still very, very frozen. That's it. I get with a 5.
Okay, I have one last idea. Fedore pokes his head and his arms out of the pocket, starts waving his arms around and wiggling his fingers, and yelling random words in an attempt to do magic, but he can't. But he's still trying something. Maybe it works.
It does not work.
Yes.
I just look at Ivan.
And
is
it
Victoria
was
okay?
made.
Ivan just pushes Vittori back into his pocket. With like one finger.
Good try. Good try.
That was so sad.
It was a good effort.
As if Lena didn't try and do something similar like
So you have now learned magic. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, you leveled up. You took on a wizard level for sure. Yeah. Actually, that would be really funny. We should, if Victoria took on like a sorcerer level or something.
So Lena said something about of like something moving, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
shit was moving over there.
Okay.
Again,
Near the
pointing
castle.
fashionably.
Fashionably near the castle.
Yeah.
Would we like to go and check that out instead of standing around a bunch of frozen people?
Well, they're.
Nah,
they're
I wanna
just-
go back
they're
to the
just
boat.
trying- yeah, they're just trying to. Wait, why do you want to leave?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow, sassy.
I know
Argonis.
y'all were trying to like thaw them out, but it
I think
seems
it's
it's
not working.
not gonna work.
No, I
So
think we have to find the root of the cause.
yeah,
to
we should
fix them.
probably go and check out the person
Or people.
or the thing that was moving. That Lena
We
mentioned.
did get attacked outside the city. Should we be stealthing our way towards whatever's moving?
Are you stealthy? I'm not.
I could try to be.
Very stealthy.
I'm so
I've-
stealthy.
Hi, very
I
stealthy.
think I'm a bit too big to be stealthy.
We can try.
We can try being
I'm
stealthy.
gonna be stealthy.
Okay,
Don't
Don't
Ivan.
be suspicious.
You don't.
be
you,
suspicious.
You're not supposed to talk while trying to be stealthy. Okay.
Oh, that's probably why it's always didn't work.
Yeah. Probably. So
Don't
Like-
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
okay,
Oh,
that
boy.
Don't be
hurts.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'm over
Okay.
here just like trying to push myself against the ice walls and like walk along like the wall, trying to pretend I'm part of the wall or something. I don't know.
How would we be stealthy if we were just trying to like melt people in the middle of the city?
I know.
Shouting,
Fair point,
Maybe they
fair
can't
point.
see us
trying
doing
to
it.
melt people.
And then like
Yeah.
everything's echoing as well. So
Yeah.
anytime we talk, it's just,
There's absolutely nobody alive in this entire city.
and there's voices and like, oh yeah, we're being stealthy. Let's go.
Yeah.
It was just an idea.
Was the bad one.
Oh, it's a good one. Ivan
Wow.
believes wholeheartedly that
Yeah.
you can be stealthy in ice.
Okay. How would you like to proceed? We're heading towards the castle. Do you want to take any direction? Are you going straight for it? Are you going to try to be stealthy? What would you like to do?
Honestly, I don't see any point in trying to be
Ivan-
stealthy.
Ivan is being stealthy.
How far away is it?
By proxy,
from you
Vitore
to
is being
the
stealthy
castle-
as well.
It is across the city, so it's probably 1,000 meters.
That's sad. I
That's
can't
what,
long
2,000
jump
feet?
there.
I can't walk.
I can't
Are you
dimension
turning
door
into a
there.
frog? Is that all it is? Like, I just want to jump as far as I can every time.
I'm gonna get a vaulting pole. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm a
Well,
walk.
Yeah, Cirrus isn't gonna try and be stealthy because if there's somebody here, they most likely already know that we're here.
Your logic is undeniable. I shall still try to be stealthy.
Okay, good for you, Ivan.
From the pocket you hear
walk past
Vitore. From the pocket you hear Vitore hum and like kind of sing the Mission Impossible theme. Bum 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 bum.
And then I start singing
Okay.
with you. Ba-da-ba!
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm just walking forward.
All right, folks.
Yeah.
Here we
I'm
go.
just walking forward.
I'm just gonna
too.
like guide Ivan with my hand on
I
his
don't know how
back.
any of us survived this one.
Like, come on.
All right, so you start walking through the city. You're not being too stealthy. You're
Well,
walking
I also have
through.
disadvantage with my armor.
Yeah, everyone's got disadvantage at this
Jesus.
point. It's just, yeah, there's no stealthing happening. As you walk through the city, you pass more and more of these like frozen figures. Some are like huddled together. As you get closer to the city center, like there is more of them. So like you can tell that people were starting to like gravitate towards the center of the city, probably in an attempt to stay warm. And as you get closer and closer to the castle, it just becomes more apparent that this was like something that happened really quickly. People are more in like a state of fear as you get closer in. Like people are like in the running stances as they are trying to head towards the city center, all frozen in their spots. You make it to the edge of this big courtyard that stands in front of the castle with the big frozen fountain that you could see from that far away. And the castle itself just, again, looks like it's covered in ice. You can barely tell what the underlying castle looks like. There's like new spires and things like that of ice that have sort of come out of it that just look like icicles and stalactites of icicles and things like that. And yeah, you kind of stand in front of this big frozen castle. It's still eerily quiet from everywhere else except you.
I look around to see if we see whatever the movement was, I guess. If we're getting close.
Yeah. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody.
Mikey, or
Okay.
Ivan. Ivan, you can give me an investigation check if that works better for you, because you like are actively looking.
I cannot get any good rolls. I got an 11.
Okay.
21.
Investigation is worse than my perception.
Okay. Yeah, whichever one gets you a higher one.
15 on perception.
Okay.
I got an 8. I don't see shit. My eyes are
One-
closed.
25 on perception.
You have the icy eyes. I knew it.
Yeah.
I have 23.
21 for Argonis.
Nice.
All right.
25.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
So, Ivan, because you were actively looking, even with your 15, I'll say that you spy like a bit of movement again off to like your right, so sort of the right-hand side of the castle, just around the corner. You catch the briefest glimpse of something white drifting off on the right-hand side of the castle. You don't know what it is. It was too quick, but there was movement there. For everyone who had those really high rolls, like are above 20, to the left-hand side of the castle, you notice like a big pile of like rubble. It looks to just be like mostly like ice from what you can tell, but of course it's layered in ice. So you don't know if it's just all ice, but it's like a big pile of rubble. No movement, just rubble.
Guys, I see something over here on the right.
Well, we see something over here on the left.
Did you
I
see
see
movement?
nothing.
I saw nothing.
I am blind. No, there's something that just ran away. It's over there.
Okay, but
Let's follow the moving thing.
Okay,
that
me-
pile of rubble looks very out of place. Like,
Okay,
Then
me,
you go
Ivan-
investigate that.
Yeah,
think
me,
that-
Ivan, and Vittori can go and see what's going on. with
Rubble's
the-
not going to fucking move. We
I
can
don't
come
know, the
right
last-
back.
Okay, but something could, like, you know,
You really want to split up right now?
kind
last time
of,
we
yeah.
split up.
If you get frozen, it's not my problem.
Well, I ain't getting frozen.
Okay. Well, how's
If I get frozen, I will blame it on myself. How's that?
All right.
Who
Don't
wants-
don't stay too
okay,
long.
Okay.
Do either Cirrus or Argonis have a comfy pocket I can sit in?
Well, Sirius
I
is headed with
have-
me.
Yeah, I'm going with him.
Why do you
But I
want to look
mean-
at
Then-
rocks? Like, who cares about rocks?
I don't know. It just seems out of place. Like everything else is.
All right, you quickly go over there and then follow me.
I'm just gonna take a quick peek. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they
Okay.
can go over there. I'm dashing towards whatever was moving.
Okay, I'm following him.
Shouldn't we be trying to get
Okay.
into the castle?
Yeah, the castle's like just in front of you. Everybody just goes separate ways.
So
Okay, so
since I
who is
saw
going where?
something- All right, so Cirrus, myself, Vittoria, you headed this way with us since you're in
Mhm.
my pocket.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
the three of us are basically dashing towards whatever that I saw move, and the other three are going to investigate the rubble.
Perfect.
Against my own will. Why are we looking at rocks? I go there just to complain. Like, what are you doing?
You didn't have
go
to-
as hell.
You just like drag your feet, like
gosh.
why?
Argonis
Everything-
just sighs, you know, you didn't
Just
have to
kicking
come with
rocks.
us.
I don't understand what you're doing. It's like the door all over again. Father, go this!
I closed it!
I
Bickering the
closed
whole way
it.
to the rubble.
Okay, we are going to basically what I'm going to say is both of you are equidistant to either side of the castle, so you both groups head towards the sides of this castle. So we are going to split our views here just as you hit the corners. So we're going to start with our pile of rubble.
That's fine.
So as you folks approach, so we've got like Rena, Argonis, and Lena, right? Okay. So the
Yes,
three
so.
of you approach. Yes, Rena, you can go the other way if you want. I just thought that you were with this crew.
Well, I'll stick with them.
Okay.
I have
so...
a crush on Argonis.
Okay. So you three walk up to the rubble. You don't spy any movement, kind of just like your passive perception. You don't see anything. As you get closer, you notice that there is definitely something odd about this. For everything else in the city that just seems to be frozen in spot at a particular moment, this rubble does look to have been caused after the freezing of the city. So it looks like fresh shards have been broken off, like looks to be kind of new, still all very frozen, but you can see sort of pieces of dirt and things like that. As you get closer, you walk up to this pile and notice that it's not just a pile of rubble from something being broken. There is a hole that has been dug into the ground. A huge gaping hole leads downward into a cave in the ground.
I point at the hole. See? Not just a pile of rocks.
This sucks. Lena motions at it. I don't want to be here. If you're gonna tell us to go down there, I
No, I am not.
We will die.
Something tells me not to go anywhere near this hole yet.
Something. Who?
I
Who
don't
tells
know,
you,
this-
Argonis?
This nagging voice in the back of my
Would
head.
you two both shut up?
I can't. Hello? Anyone else hear that?
Just a little voice from Ivan. Cool.
Go,
Anything
the hole!
that you want to do standing in front of this gaping hole in the ground?
Can I throw something in it?
You can. It is like slanted, like it's very walkable. It's not like the one we threw our pet rock into. It's like
Just fucking fell.
yeah.
Rocky.
It's not a straight down hole. It's like into a cave kind of hole.
Can we
well, I'm
see
not
down
interested.
into it?
It's very dark. You could attempt something if you want to try to see more.
Really
Dark vision.
don't want to throw a fireball down there. So
Oh,
Thanks for the
No.
hydrates.
Hydrate everybody. Make sure you drink.
tell you what, we'll put a pin in this and we'll go back to the group
Good.
because I really don't feel like dying today.
All right.
don't worry, I'll save you.
I turn around and I walk away. I'm not part of it.
Okay, so you folks decide not to partake in any cave
Dangerous
hopping today.
Oh.
So we will bump back over to our other group. So Ivan, Sirius, and Vittori. Just as those folks approach the rubble, you get to the corner of the castle. Do you want to just kind of burst around the corner? How
Yeah.
do you want to approach?
I am. Well, yeah, Ivan would be. If anybody else want to be smarter about it, Ivan's not.
Yeah, okay.
I'm head first.
Well, I can't stop
Do you
you if you
want
want
to
to do
follow?
something dumb either, so.
Dashing through the snow.
Yeah, I'll just follow, I guess.
Okay. Yeah,
I
so
don't really have
Ivan's
a
like
choice.
full tilt running for the corner, just kind of like burst out from the corner. Sirius are just kind of like keeping up, even if you think it's not quite the best idea. You burst around the side of this castle and you can see, like, of course, like the wealthy neighborhood, like the different big houses and mansions, their yards kind of bump up right against the castle wall. So there's a little bit of like buildings and things that are kind of still in the way. Roll me another perception check as you look for this movement.
All of us?
Yeah.
21.
15.
I no longer see.
Okay, Ivan, you're barreling so fast. There's like you're just like whipping ice into your face, like you can't see anything. Victoria, you can see from the pocket, and Cirrus, you can see. Once again, you spy movement now headed into one of the neighborhoods. You see something almost slither into one of these neighborhoods.
I can't see anything.
Oh.
What do you
Okay.
guys see?
I yell out, "Stop! We are friends. We want to talk." While readying my crossbow.
I don't know that that's gonna work. I'm just gonna try and follow it still and pull Ivan along.
All right, you pull Ivan in the right direction. As you continue walking towards where you spotted it, a slight fog rises from the ground and coats your feet as you head closer to this thing that you've located. Do you want to go around the corner?
Do I want to go around the corner?
Cirrus,
Yeah.
do you have anything to tell the other guys to come this way?
I can send Arceus.
Send Arceus quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna send Arceus to go and get the others.
Awesome.
And I guess we will stay here until they get here.
Okay.
No! Fucking barrel through. No.
Oh god! No!
Okay, Arceus chatters at you and scampers back towards the corner of the castle to go get the rest of the party. Ivan, are you continuing around the corner?
I will look around the corner.
You will look around the corner.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm going to be holding Ivan by like the back of...
Let me at it!
No, Ivan.
It moves! It must die!
We can look around the corner, but we are not going.
Okay, we can look.
Yes,
All right, you poke your heads around the corner. The fog around the corner is even thicker here. It's almost difficult to look through. You can see sort of the buildings for the next little bit, and then down the street as you look, like it gets harder and harder to see through this. Roll me an investigation check.
Sophie doesn't like the investigation check. Where's my investigation?
8.
Well, Sophie has nothing to do with our investigation checks.
Got 17.
Nice.
Awesome. Ivan, you still can't see
I have
anything.
a 7.
Victoria,
Victoria
you can't see anything. But
Well, it's
Cirrus.
because I pushed my his pocket against the wall, so you can't see nothing.
yeah. He's not quite around it, just his little ears. Cirrus.
Victoria's like, damn, it's dark in here.
Yeah, there's nothing here. This is a dead end. Cirrus, you kind of like squint through the fog. You're trying to identify like where this thing went, because you didn't catch like a good glimpse of it. And you notice like some odd patterns of wind in the fog, almost like two little spouts of twirls happening in the fog itself. And as you look closer, you notice that above the swirls are two eyes staring back at you through the fog.
Oh, I don't
Shoot
like
it.
that.
Oh
I don't like that.
You hear a rumble, and a big clawed foot steps forward.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Wait, what do you see?
Usually, I like frozen things, but
Uh-oh.
you three look pretty delectable. And a
No,
big
we
white
stink.
dragon
We are
steps
just...
forward into the street.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh,
I'm
no.
out. There's only just 2 of us. We're peasants.
We taste so bad, dude. You don't even know.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
You hear a rumble as this thing kind of laughs. It takes a big like breath in. You smell pretty good to me.
Okay, but
I'm very
here's the
gamey.
thing. Okay, but like you already have all these people here. Do you really need us? I think we could be friends. Okay, maybe not friends, but listen, you don't have to eat us.
In the dumbest way possible, roll me a charisma check.
Fuck. Okay, where's my Oh, I'm no, I don't want to.
You have to. You started. Well, why can't we
Be more
be friends?
persuasion.
Why
he's
can't
trying to
Why
we
can't
persuade him.
we be
Wait.
friends?
Are you allowed to cast guidance on yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
With guidance,
I'm-
yeah. For any checks, you can.
I
Cast...
want to cast guidance on myself before I roll this. Okay. Oh, I got a 19, so it doesn't even matter.
No. But roll with guidance too, because that will help just a little
Yeah.
bit more.
Okay, I got 19, 21, and 23 is the final.
23.
I'm so
The dragon, like-
charismatic.
Tilts its head at you, gives a big deep breath in. I'm gonna eat you for dessert. You're my favorite.
Cool. So it didn't fucking work.
At 23, it didn't work.
The one good roll that I got, it just doesn't work.
The dragon takes another step forward. Its claws dig into the ice. You can see little shards piece out from
Here's
it.
the fun fact. Let's not. Okay, I'm gonna dive in and run away.
I'm gonna quickly pop over to our other party who is making their way. At this point, Arceus, you can see Arceus like scamper around the corner. He spies you folks, Rena, Argonis, and Lena. He spies you and starts chittering loudly at you from the corner as you make your way. Does anybody have animal handling? I don't remember for the three of you. Argonis, you might have some
I
sort of
should.
stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The druid definitely doesn't have
Yeah, that's what I'm
animals.
thinking. I was like, I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah, I've got a +5 to animal handling.
Sweet. I'm just gonna kind of say passively, you would like have the knowledge here for an animal that's like panicking, like.
And it seeing
Arceus is freaking
Arceus
out.
without Cirrus is weird in
Yeah.
itself. So
Yeah.
I just run up to him and pick him up. Like, what's going on? Where is everyone?
What's happening, Lassie?
He's stuck in the well.
He's gesturing. He's like and like gesturing really like wildly and like pointing around the castle. So it's pretty obvious like he's saying like they're gonna need help.
Do we hear any commotion from where they
No.
are? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look over to Lena and Reyna. I think they're in trouble.
Don't take too long pondering on it.
Fine, I'm
please.
running. Lead the way. I looked at.
I wonder if
my
they're
God.
in trouble.
That's
Why
what
was I-
happens when you go look at a pile of rocks.
It wasn't just a pile of rocks.
Okay,
It
so
was a
It was a-
hole.
you
I just
folks are
looked at
running.
Arceus. Please lead the way.
He leads the way. I'm gonna say that, or like around the castle corner, they were like a couple hundred feet, so it'll take you a few turns to get there, but they aren't like a crazy amount away. Like you'll be able to get to them soon. Everybody, roll me initiative.
Oh,
Yay,
fuck.
initiative!
I don't
against the
want to fight a
dragon.
dragon.
This is gonna suck because I have a -1 to my initiative.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I got an 18.
I got a
Nice.
dirty 20.
I got a 10.
I got a 25.
Wow.
You really want to show up? You're like, hey, what's happening? Oh, fuck that!
I'm like, I
And
can't
you just
even
go
do
run away.
anything. I'm too far away.
You're just long jumping.
Yeah, I
towards
launched
the
on my
group.
way there.
Okay, can we do that one more time? So I was rolling for dragon.
yeah.
Let's start with who had the highest.
I mean,
Lena.
I think
Yeah.
it was Lena.
25.
Perfect. Okay, 25. Okay, who was next? After 25.
Anyone have higher than a 20?
I do not.
All right, let's just
Okay,
do this one
then-
more time. Sirius, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
18. Okay. Ivan.
I got an 8.
8. Okay. Vittori.
I got a 10.
Okay. Argonis.
20.
Okay. And Rena.
I got a 4 -1, so 3.
Oh no.
Oh wow, you're
Okay,
working
and
me up.
what's your
Yeah.
your dex is -1? Okay.
And my initiative is -1.
Okay, hold on.
Gotta work on that dex score.
You will go after the dragon.
It's
the
not like
dragon.
that's
The
the-
dragon rolled really badly.
Well, I think
Oh,
your
really?
initiative is tied to your dex score.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yes, determined by your dexterity check.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that.
You have to level up.
I did level up. I just didn't level,
Level
that
up better.
up.
God.
Yeah. It's like
Don't tell me
occasionally.
what to do, Mikey.
Occasionally at levels it will give you like an opportunity to add modifiers, but it might not
Mhm.
yet for you.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we start with Lena. So Lena, you folks are about 200 feet like around the corner to get to the street that these folks are on. So you have 200 feet to go. This is your turn.
Well, I guess I'm running,
Perfect.
but normally this time.
Yes.
Okay.
Not sexually.
Sexually feeling.
Lena said normally.
Running fashionably. I just look
Yes,
cute.
running fashionably in your Uggs and your parka.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean she's going to show up fashionably late?
Yeah. I'm
Wah,
gonna show
wah.
up after you already kill it. So.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Lena, what's your movement?
I think it's let me actually look. 35 feet walking, so
Okay, so 70 feet.
60 something math.
Okay, so
running.
you are still 130 feet away, so you dashed, took your 70 feet. Got 130 more feet to go. Argonis, that's you.
Following behind Lena, just dashing.
Perfect.
Fashionably.
And your
Fashionably
speed?
dashing. It is 30 feet, so 60
60.
dashing.
Perfect. Okay, so you got 140 left. All right, Cirrus, that's your turn.
Math.
God.
You are facing this big white dragon as it's just determined that you will be its last meal. What would you like to do?
Fuck. I assume animal friendship would not work on this dragon.
Nope, probably not.
I don't think so.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm. I don't want to fight a dragon. I guess I will cast
You can
Wall
flee.
of. Yeah. I'm gonna try and drag Ivan away so that we can close the distance between the other group and us just a little bit.
Cool. Okay. What I will say is that you probably wouldn't be able to dash if you're pulling Ivan. You'd be
Yeah,
your
no.
like walking distance.
Yeah.
Ivan, are you okay with being dragged?
If I'm dragged 30 feet away, how far away would we be from this dragon?
So the dragon is kind of down the street from you. So it's huge. So I'm going to say it's still probably about 50 feet away. So if you get further away here, if you go whatever Cirrus's walking distance, it's going to be 30. So you'd be about 80 feet away around the corner.
Come on, it's serious.
I'll let it happen.
Okay.
Pog.
You're all like just in shock at like what you've just run into. So you're like, okay, so Cirrus, what's your walking speed? Is it 30 or 40?
It is 30.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna say you've gone 30 feet back, kind of around the corner from the dragon. The one. Which
We
means
don't
these
need to fight
guys
a dragon.
Are only 100 feet away from you there. Okay. Vittori, that's your turn. You're currently in Ivan's pocket, so you've also been dragged back around the corner.
And we're 80 feet away?
Currently.
Okay, that's just enough for my crossbow.
You are around the corner though, so you're not going to be able
never
to
mind.
see the dragon.
Well, how big is the walls versus the dragon?
He's like crouched. So
You have a crouching hidden dragon?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the dragon is like crouched in this street behind all these like
Okay.
mansions and stuff. So like it's not visible. It's a big dragon, but it's like kind of crouched like a little kitty cat.
Vittori, if you want to hold action, if it comes into range where you can see it, you can do your
Yes.
attack. I thought that might be the best thing, so you can just shoot out of the pocket.
Yes, that. But I also want to swear at the dragon
Go ahead.
and
of course.
tell him his mother is a lizard. Ha!
Don't insult the dragon.
The dragon just laughs. It's like, yeah, my mother was a lizard. Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
She was an ugly lizard.
Yeah, she was very ugly. You're not wrong. I got a lot of mommy issues. I can't wait to eat you as an appetizer.
Oh no.
Dang it,
I'm
dragon!
so
I'm trying to
sorry
offend
that you have mommy issues.
Heard that with her ears and she stopped running and then started walking in the opposite direction. Nope.
I could adopt you if that helps.
I don't need a mother. I'd
I'd be a father.
So stay where you are.
You don't need dinner. You already had dinner. You're grounded.
No, I'm really hungry. I am really hungry, and I'm sick
No,
of everything
you're
coming out of the
grounded.
freezer. I need a hot chicken wing. Get over
No,
here.
you're grounded. You're grounded.
For a second, he thinks about it, but shakes it off. So you're holding
Come
an action
on, when
currently, Vittori?
We could give you
Yes.
whoever we kill. We could give you. I mean, wouldn't it be so great to be able to have a hot meal every time you travel somewhere new? You'd get a hot meal. It'd be great.
I don't want to travel. I like my home here. Don't you see what I've
Okay,
done with the
but
place?
isn't
It's
this
stunning.
place- It's kind of stuffy. Come on, you can
Say
get
it's
out,
ending.
Oh,
get some
stuffy.
fresh air.
Stuffy.
You
Okay.
can get some fresh air and fresh food from other places.
You are moving up in the menu. I don't know if I can save you for dessert anymore. You are not as sweet as I thought you were.
I'm sorry.
Ivan, that's
I
your
just
turn.
want what's best for you.
Oh, it's my turn now?
It's your
I
turn.
thought. Okay, yeah.
You got dragged. Yeah.
I've been dragged. I'm like, wait. I had a thing. Damn it.
You should have told me you had a thing.
You just grabbed me.
Yeah, because there's a fucking dragon.
I want to kill it. Green flame. No, just, I can't reach
From 50 feet away.
80 feet away.
Right.
Green flame blade.
All right. So, Eldritch Blast, would that work?
Do you have to see it?
Does it say cast at will towards a creature within range? So I didn't know if I could arc it or not. I thought I'd ask.
I will say, what do you have? Do you have to roll? Is it a spell?
120 feet. Yeah, it has to hit. It's a cantrip.
Okay, so attack roll or you just do it?
It's a +5 to attack roll.
Okay, cool. So let's say you can do it, but it would be with disadvantage. Like I'll say that you remember where the dragon is positioned. So you could try to aim it in that direction, but you can't currently see the dragon. So you can roll with disadvantage and see if you hit, basically.
All right. Make a range throw against the target on a hit. So now it's also 2 beams that come out. So I think on this one I roll for each one, or is it just one roll?
2 beams, because I think you can direct
make a
them.
separate attack roll
Yeah.
for each beam. There we
Yeah,
go.
I think that's the one. Yeah. Go
All right.
for
Set to
it.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Roll. Ooh. 12 for the first.
Not gonna hit.
Second one. Fucking nat 1, 6.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Ivan's still being dragged, so your arms are kind of flailing, so you're blah, blah, and they're just off into nowhere.
All right, so now if that is a cantrip, is
Yep.
that considered one action, right?
Yes.
Okay,
It
so I
just
can't
doesn't
do
take up a
multiple ones.
spell slot. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you want bonus
Uh,
actions, you can use those, but
Bonus action. I'm going to piss my pants. All right. I will take my. Oh fuck! Since I did that, am I allowed to try to move further back with Cirrus?
Yeah, so what I'll say is you can still use your movement, but because you're dragging Sirius, you can only go like half.
Okay. 30 feet then, or half of that, 15.
Yeah, perfect.
I guess keep going.
Yup.
I really want to kill this thing.
I mean, yeah, but there's only 3 of us, so you know.
What?
Yeah, but
You
we
haven't killed a
can
dragon
like
before? I've already killed one.
All right.
Okay, cool.
You just
we
tell
can
that in front of
start
the other
challenging
dragon.
him.
Okay. After Ivan, it's the dragon's turn. You can't see the dragon, but you hear kind of this odd, kind of like grinding, screeching sound, and you see the dragon kind of crest up behind the buildings as he crawls onto the rooftops. So you can see him now. He is on top of the buildings and making his way towards you. So he doesn't go very fast as he's climbing, but he cuts down some of the distance. So you were 95 feet away. He is now 55 feet away from you.
So would that set off Vittori's action that he's holding?
That is up to him. What's the range?
My range is 80, so I
Perfect.
think
So
it
you
would.
could hit, and you now see him.
I will.
Yay, we used the action hold correctly. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay! Does 18 hit?
Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. I'm so happy. And I give him 10 damage.
10 damage. Nice. All right. He like
have
his
reaction.
nose like inches over the side as he's crawling up this building, and he goes bing, gets hit in the face, just right in the snout, with this little arrow. Ow!
And you do have 2 attacks per action.
Yes. So I have to roll another hit DC, right? Yes,
Yeah.
Nice, because I also hit with another 9. Ha ha ha.
All right. Yeah. So he gets like two little pings to the snout. And he's like, "Ow! What was that?
Ding, ding.
Ow! What was that? Some sort of bug.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
see
bug
some-
in here. How's the? I thought I froze all the insects. What is happening?"
Your mother is a hoe.
Ooh.
Oh!
It's true.
Out of my
It's true. Did you
I
know
pulled
my
Vittori-
mom?
May I pull Vittori out of my pocket and put him on the ground?
No.
I'm not a part of that.
It's around to Rena's turn. So Rena, you haven't made any movement yet. You are still making your way forward. Do you want to dash?
Making my way downtown.
Yes, I will dash. I have a 30-foot walking distance.
Perfect. Okay, so then you are kind of where Argonis is, about 95 feet away from the other half of the party. Perfect. Okay, that is back to... Actually, hold on. Just double checking.
Selena, I think.
One second. I haven't had a huge dragon fight yet. I don't think it's close enough though. I think we're okay.
Close enough to
We're
what?
Okay, that is back around to Elena. Elena,
Hello.
you are currently 85 feet from Cirrus, Ivan, and Vittore, which means you are 140 feet from the dragon that you can probably now see coming over the buildings.
I see that, and I'm like, see, that's more interesting than a pile of rocks. I'm still running.
That would
Gotcha,
explain the
boy.
giant hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
You continue running fashionably. for another 70 feet. So you're now like 15 feet away from like Cirrus, Vittoria, and Ivan, like really close. Perfect. That's Argonus' turn.
All right, I'm going to see the dragon coming up over the houses,
It winks at you.
and
Argonus, there's a dragon.
That's so perfect.
oh god, I'm not flirting with a dragon.
Flirt with it.
I'm not.
No, hide.
Won't
It's
save
gonna
us.
think you're its mom. It doesn't like its mom.
Argonus, can you tell him to fuck off?
boy.
No.
I can tell it to fuck off like this, and I summon. You cast. God damn it! I can't talk. I cast summon elemental, and I summon a fire elemental behind Ivan and Cirrus.
I start fighting it.
No, it's friendly.
Okay.
Can you do
That's
that
not
and
wrong.
move, Argonus? You're still about 95 feet away. So did you move first?
Yes,
Okay, perfect. So you can do that and make full movement?
I believe so. Yes, yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
So you just can't dash. You
Yeah.
do 30 feet. and then
Right,
you-
right. It'll be the 30 feet plus
Perfect.
plus summoning the elemental.
Perfect. So you are about
So-
65 feet away from Vittoria, Ivan, and Cirrus.
Actually, what's the range on?
Yeah,
Oh, 90
that's
feet. Okay, never mind.
Sweet. Okay, so you can put it right with them. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I also attack with said elemental?
Can it? Yeah. Does it attack on your first turn?
Yeah, or I don't know.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
I don't
Can
remember.
you?
Casting time 1 action. So probably not.
Yeah, okay,
But it
we'll
has
say that it
it
starts
has
with
the
an
same it has the same initiative count
Yeah.
as me.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll say it
That's
can
fine.
make
Allow
an action
creatures allied.
on the next turn.
Our class is 11
Oh wait, it
plus
says it takes a turn immediately after yours.
Cool.
It obeys verbal commands.
Yeah, let's say it does it. Let's say it like it happens. We'll do its turn
Okay.
now. Yeah, go for it.
All right,
Why
so
not?
if it
Let's do it.
if it can reach the dragon,
Okay, what's
I'm
its
gonna-
range of attack? I guess it would still be 90 feet. Maybe it's just 90 feet overall, like range putting it, but does it have an attack range? Does it have
let's see,
stats?
speed has 40 feet. It can hover 40 feet, so yeah, I would think a fire elemental would be able to hover.
Mhm.
Reading. It has a slam attack with a reach of 5 feet, so I'd probably have to float it up to the dragon to attack
Okay.
it.
The dragon is currently 55 feet from Ivan, Vittoria, and Cirrus, but you have a 90-foot range, so you could do it if you put it like past them. If you
Okay.
started the elemental past them and then sent it to attack the dragon, you could reach.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, and then it has a multi-attack, so it actually gets 2 attacks per action. So I'll roll both. And it's just gonna be a slam attack.
Okay.
Math. What is it? The hit DC.
No. Welcome back.
Sorry, I'm just reading.
All good.
You can read?
I know. Shocker.
What are you trying to-
It's a melee weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier. Oh, attack modifier. Okay. So the first one is a 14 to hit,
That's not
and and the other one doesn't hit either. It's only an 8.
okay. Yeah, so it doesn't hit, but now it's like right in front of the the dragon kind of looks at it. It seems like a really pathetic attempt. Good try.
Thanks.
Cirrus, that's your turn.
Okay. Cool. My turn. I'm going to cast Summon Bestial Spirit using level 3 spell slot. Call for the spirit of a beast. I don't remember how to use this. creature assumes a higher level for the casting. Just tell me what it does.
What is it? Summon bestial spirit?
Yeah, summon bestial spirit.
It resembles a animal of your choosing, and then the stat block it comes up with is what you can use. When you cast the spell, you choose an environment, air, land, or water, and the creature physically resembles an animal of your choice within that environment.
So kind of like Spirit Lily.
Yeah, I think that's what we use.
Yeah, I think that's usually what we do.
Mhm.
Spirit Lily. Okay, so I summon Spirit Lily.
Perfect.
What commands I should do? It shares my initiative. Okay, so it takes a turn immediately after mine.
Mhm.
I'm going to try and see if it can hit the dragon.
Okay. Does it? I can't remember. Does it have a? It's been a while since we've used Spirit Lily. Have you? You have a stat block for that? Or do we need
It
the
has
badge or stat block?
It has a maul.
Okay.
Yeah, multiple attack and a maul. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, you roll for it. Go for it.
Melee attack.
You are 55 feet from the dragon, although it is up on the buildings. So the spirit badger would have to climb.
Right. It climbs.
Okay. Does that have movement?
God.
30 foot, 30, climb 30 foot
Yeah.
if it's land.
30-foot climb. What? 30-foot climb
So
and what?
Yeah,
it's 30 foot in general.
it's 30
Okay,
foot.
sweet. Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. So what I'll say is that Spirit Lily can make her way up to the top of the building. So 30 feet kind of gets her to the top of this tall mansion. And maybe like 10 feet closer, but the mansion's pretty tall. So I'm gonna say that it's about 45 feet from the dragon.
Okay. So most likely cannot hit.
Not with a melee.
Yeah, no. Okay. So it's can I hold its action? Is that a thing that you can do with the
The bestial spirit.
The only thing I would suggest is if the dragon comes within melee range of it, that it maybe does an attack.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only thing I could think of as a hold
Yeah,
action.
we'll allow it. We'll do it. Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. So if the dragon does come into range of Spirit Lily, then it'll try and attack.
Perfect.
But it can't really do that right now.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Oh.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just making sure, is everyone taking care of their things that they spawn in, or are you
Yeah,
guys gonna
everything
want-
is everybody's gonna take care of their own thing. So
Yeah, I'm
Argonis
taking
will be
care of mine.
running the elemental, Sears will be
Yep.
running Spirit Lily. Cool.
Okay,
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
I just want to make sure everyone just knew that and understood. Like, you have to make sure you know what your hit points is and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I'm not tracking that. I'm tracking a dragon.
No. Yeah, I'm not
No,
doing it.
exactly. No, it's
The
super
DM
fair.
shit.
Perfect. Okay. So, Spirit Lily climbs up to the top of this building. The dragon takes a look at Spirit Lily and this elemental and is going to use a legendary action. The dragon is going to attempt a... What are we going to do? We're going to attempt a tail attack. Probably on the elemental that's in front of it. That is a 25 to hit. Does that hit the
What's the-
elemental?
I'm pretty sure that hits.
Okay.
What's the what's the range on the tail attack?
15 feet. The elemental was right there. Spirit Lily was not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
Come on, sorry.
Nope,
Just
that's okay. That's why I double checked too. Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was next to me still, but no, it's up there.
That is
I'll just wave at it.
15 points of damage to the elemental.
Okay.
Oh.
Guys, I think we should run. I don't think we're ready for this.
All right. The elemental sizzles a little bit. That is Rena's turn. Rena, you are 95 feet from the other half of the party, which means you're still 140 feet from the dragon that's up on the rooftops.
Would the dragon take damage from attacking a fire elemental?
No, it doesn't have any like weaknesses to fire or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I did double check because I was like, that would kind of make sense, but no, it doesn't. It has.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
It does
So
have a
who's-
damage immunity to cold, but it has no weakness to fire or anything like that.
Okay.
All right, dragon.
So who's next?
That is Rena's turn.
Yeah.
Rena? I thought she's way behind.
She
me.
is. So. Oh wait!
'Cause
Oh
it
wait!
was
Oh, you're
yeah,
right. We just
it
did
was
Spirit
Sirius's
Lily. It was
turn.
the dragon's turn. I'm sorry. The dragon did a legendary action. It's
Legendary
not actually
action.
your turn. It is Victoria's turn. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Evan.
Sorry, I was like, wait a
That's
second.
okay.
Wait a
No,
second.
I've never used the legendary actions before, so I was like, oh right, it happens at the end of someone else's turn, so that's why it's
Yeah,
confusing.
I just started learning about all that too.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah, we
I'm trying to
haven't
build a
come
one-shot.
across anything with like legendary actions
Legendaries.
yet, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun to murder you all. Okay, anyway, that's Victoria's turn.
That's a little concerning.
Who knew episode 30 would end with a total party kill? Victoria, that's your turn.
So, since the crossbow hits, I know I'll use it again. And I know 18 hits, and I got a 19, so that works.
Perfect. Roll damage.
And I do 9 damage.
Perfect. And then your second attack.
My second attack is, hang on, another 19 with how much damage? 11 damage.
Alright.
While I scream at the dragon, your father fucked a lizard.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, it is. It is. I live my
Hang
entire
it, you're
life.
impossible.
I lived my
to insult.
entire life trying to make up for the weakness that was my parents. So I appreciate.
Why are we trash talking the thing that's trying to kill us?
Firing up my my ability to fight right now. I really appreciate. You're a great hype person. You're a great hyper. I might have to keep you around for like an after dinner mint. So, thank you for all your support. Appreciate that.
You're ugly.
I'm dessert. He's an after dinner mint. Okay, cool.
Ivan, that's your turn.
What am I, chopped liver?
You are the meaty centerpiece, my friend. Look at
There's
that.
no meat here. Nothing but muscle. Ah!
Chewy,
Okay.
my favorite.
I'm just yelling at it. How close is it to me at the moment?
It is up on the rooftop, so like 55 feet straight. But like if you were to move, it would be a little bit more, if that makes sense. But for anything that's like a ranged attack, it's 55 feet.
Okay. I command you, halt! I'm using command. Wisdom 13 save.
That is a 17.
Fuck! All right.
It
No,
says
17.
no! You're not my mom!
That's right. Ivan is not a
Not that I would
lizard.
listen to my mom anyway. She was a lizard. Anything else you can do, Ivan?
Well, that was like the thing that I was really hoping would work. Because with halts, I could basically it stops your movement and stops your action for one turn.
Yeah.
So it literally it's like that would have been kind of handy. I'm just going to hide behind Lily. I get no. Bonus actions. I can do that. I can do that. I will try again. As a bonus action, I will choose. Oh wait, it's not within 30 feet. Never mind.
Okay.
I shall. Actually, I'll tell everybody to move further back so we can try to get this dragon on the ground out here.
Okay.
And so I'll step a little bit further back, probably like 10 more feet.
Okay.
Because I want to fight, like, because where we're at, we're in basically it's like the inner wall of the castle.
Yeah.
How wide is the area?
So between like the castle and sort of the edge of these buildings, it's probably like 30 feet.
Yeah. So I want to fight the dragon here, basically. So I want it to come down here.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. Your mother was a snowblower.
That's a new one. What's a snowblower?
I don't know.
Okay.
But the snowman loved it.
Oh no. That's terrible.
I'm sorry.
Wait, my dad was a snowman?
Yeah.
My mom cheated on my dad with a snowman?
I don't
Confused about
know.
this one. I have to think about that one. I'm gonna think about it while I'm chewing your muscle. At the end of your turn, Ivan, it's gonna do another legendary action to take a tail attack again on the elemental.
Why?
Because it likes to.
Not my
That
boy.
is 18 to hit.
Think that hits. Hang on.
Armor class plus
Armor
your
class.
spell.
So the 15. So yeah, it hits.
Okay.
There you go.
That is the same amount, 15.
Oh, come on.
15
That
damage.
hurts a lot.
Poor
Awesome.
thing didn't even get to attack.
Did it die?
No, it's got 20 points left.
Oh,
Nice.
well,
Not
that's
bad.
pretty good. That's pretty good. I
Yeah.
was hoping to get rid of it,
Yeah.
but it's sticking around.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, the dragon
Druids!
through it one way, whoosh through the other way. It's like, why won't you just die?
Druids use beast shape thingy.
That is
That's-
the dragon's full turn now. The dragon is going to, so it's still 50 feet or so away from you folks. It's got an elemental and a bestial spirit thing. Let's see, where are y'all standing?
Somewhere, I hope.
I'm leaning against a wall.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hit everybody because Ivan backed up. So really,
Yeah.
the only person that it would be able to hit would be Sirius. Okay, cool. So it's gonna attempt some stuff on the elemental still. Sirius
come on.
giggles nervously. The elemental is the only one that's like really close to it, so it's gonna attempt another attack on that one. This one is gonna be able to just do a quick bite. That is only a 13 to hit.
Ha! You missed.
Okay, it attempts to bite, misses the elemental, just so annoyed at it at this point, and then it is going to move kind of past the elemental, and like try to get a bit closer to you folks, but it wants to stay on the house, so it's only gonna get maybe like another 20 feet closer, so about 35 feet away from you folks. So elemental's still kind of there next to it, but also the spirit lily is also like right there. So it's kind of just admits these two little beasties. Elemental, because it kind of passed by it annoyedly, could probably take some sort of like opportunity
Reaction?
attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it can do that.
Can
And
I do my
Lily actually was
multi-attack for
holding-
Oh, yeah,
opportunity?
Lily
Lily.
was holding an action as well, so both these
Yeah.
folks could do some sort of action.
Yes!
Can I?
Okay,
the
Lily.
I think you can only do one swipe. Like
Just
like
one,
whenever
okay.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I do opportunity, it's only one hit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna roll on D&D Beyond because my cat has decided I'm gonna sit on your lap.
Oh, I thought it was like it decided to take off with your die. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
Okay, bye, guys.
Oh, come on.
I have no
12.
idea how the fuck to roll for this.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Come on, Elemental. You're
The
killing me
elemental
here.
flails. It's having a really bad day. First
Put-
job
put
out,
your
it's
hands
really not
up.
doing so well.
Is it...
Swing better.
All right, so it says for the maul, it says melee attack is +4 plus your spell level. So what was the spell level you cast it at?
3?
So it's a +7 with a d20. So roll your d20.
Okay. So it's 16.
That was the d20, or is that total?
That was total.
Okay. Does 16 hit the dragon?
Nope.
Oh,
Fuck.
These two little elemental pew pew, and then little spirit lily's like rawr, but the dragon's like cool, okay, bye. It's crouched at the edge of this like big house staring down at all of you. That is Rena's turn.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure this time. That was the actual dragon's turn.
Okay. How far away am I?
You are still 95 feet away from the party.
And then the dragon's like
Okay.
35 from us.
Mikey, I did it again. I've been looking at the wrong modifier.
Uh-oh.
I should have been rolling with a +5.
No worries.
SMH my head.
Okay, I'm gonna do a fireball
Okay.
at 3rd level.
Okay, so hold on. Did you move first?
No, do I have to move?
How much
Well,
is
what's
the
the
range on
range
your
on the-
fireball?
yeah.
It's 150 feet.
Okay, so it will make it. Yeah, you are 130
Yeah.
feet currently from the dragon. Okay.
So it says it has a 20-foot radius sphere, so anybody in that area has to make a dexterity saving throw. If I
Okay.
succeed.
Let
So
me-
the fire elemental and Lily.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire
Yeah, if
elemental and
you-
Lily are probably the only things that you would hit because everybody else is on the ground, so you're kind of angled up at the dragon. So I don't think you'll hit anybody on the ground, but you will hit, the two summoned beasties.
Don't hit Spirit Lily.
That does nothing. It was a 5.
Oh no! Okay. It
So,
kind of like
my
spins
hand
out like a
tries
deflating
to-
balloon.
Yeah. My pointer finger tries to get it out, and it does nothing.
Yeah. Pew! Do you want to move your walking distance towards the group?
Yeah, I'll move a little bit
Perfect.
further.
And that was 30, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, so
Yep.
you are 65 feet away from the party, which means you are 100 feet away from the dragon. Okay. That is back up to Lena.
Lena!
Lena.
And...
I fell asleep.
I didn't know that was muted. I was
Oh
talking.
no!
How far away am I from the party?
You are very close. You're 15 feet away from Cirrus and only like 5, like you're right next to Ivan pretty much because Ivan backed up.
I take a step and stand next to Ivan because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna run up to this dragon because I have no ranged attack. I'm like, I will die. So I'm gonna take a step and I'm gonna stand there because I'll die if I get any closer.
Okay. So
30
yeah,
right
you're
next
kind
to
of
me.
with Ivan. Perfect. And then is
Okay.
there anything that you want to do for an attack or anything?
I don't know because despite the fact that we've been doing the holding attacks, I still don't know how to do them. But
Hmm.
if the dragon were to fly up to me,
You'll
I would
poke him
like
in the
to
face.
stab it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll stab him.
yeah, exactly.
I'll hold that action.
Perfect. Okay, we will hold your action because you don't have the range stuff. We need to find something for Lena that's like ranged.
Yeah,
That's
need to
still
throw
fun.
something.
It's hard because I think you are a
Yuck
rogue, so
love.
it kind of tends to be. Yeah.
Okay, the yuck, the yucky
Yeah, that.
yucky boy.
I think
That
Lena
thing you
uses-
can throw that.
Yeah, there you go. We'll find that.
All
Like,
right,
I can throw my dagger, but it's like 60 feet, and I never throw it because I'm afraid I won't get it back. So I
True.
do.
Yeah. You could say
Right,
that maybe you took a couple daggers off that zombie. I would allow that. If you wanted to take the, because like they were kind of trash daggers, like they weren't your fancy ones. But if you wanted to say that you took those as extra things, I would allow you to have 2 daggers that you could throw.
I go back in time and pick up these daggers.
Flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that time where there was the zombie lady? Yeah, you picked up those daggers.
Yeah, I somehow
I'll
did
allow
that
it.
even though I like never left the boat.
Yeah,
These
well,
are mine
they were in
now.
the cupboard. They fell out of the pockets while
Yeah.
Ivan was shoving the person into the broom cupboard.
I said, ooh, shiny, and there's the dagger.
Exactly. So yeah, you can. I'll allow you to use those if you want those to throw them now, or you could still hold your action in case.
I'm still gonna hold it because
Perfect.
I feel like worse things are gonna happen later.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, but you are now with Cirrus and Victoria and Ivan, like kind of in that 10-foot radius of all those folks. Argonis, that is your turn.
All right. So Mikey and I were talking in the background. The fireball attack that Reyna made should have actually been a deck save instead of a spell attack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, that's for if I hit the creature.
Oh.
Anybody in that radius has to make a dexterity save, throwing save.
Is it a? But it's not a ranged spell attack though.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I'm reading it.
Okay. Pause for reading.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm gonna use my own.
So sorry, real quick. It says each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes this damage if they fail, and half of that if they succeed. So yeah, it's a dex save. If it's a fireball.
Yeah.
So I think it was supposed to be a dex save instead of
Yeah, you're not attacking.
an attack.
Yeah, some spells is like it's automatic kind of thing, and so
No, but this is a cast. I have to cast this. It says a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point. So I was pointing to the dragon.
Each creature within the 20-foot radius centered from that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So
If I succeeded, but I didn't succeed.
No, they have to make the save.
No, when I casted it, I didn't succeed.
You didn't succeed. It says
No, I didn't. I have to hit the creature
Okay.
in order for
Okay,
them
we'll-
to.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We won't make we won't make reroll right now, but if we use it again, Rena, we'll look into it. And I'll look it up too. Okay. That is your turn though, Argonis.
So the only thing I can do, because I'm still concentrating on the fire elemental, is I will use produce flame to fire my own fireball at the dragon.
Perfect.
That is a natural 20.
Nice.
That'll hit.
So that is 4. So I doubled the dice, right? I haven't gotten a
Yes.
20 in a while. Oh, come on. Ones? Really? So, 2. 8. So 10, 10 points of fire damage from that.
Sweet.
And then I will do the multi-attack with the fire elemental.
Amazing. It's finally fighting back. Will it hit?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
8. It's probably going to miss on both. It's a 13 and a 14.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Yep. So I'm just gonna scream. I'm just gonna scream to the party. I don't think we can win this fight. We need to get out of here, or at least get it out in the open.
Yeah, like you take a look at it, and it has taken some damage. Like its snout is looking pretty beat up, mostly from Vittoria's arrows, which is pretty funny. Everybody else is throwing these like huge fireballs that look really impressive, and then like, the tiny arrows are what have gotten through so far. But like it is taking damage.
I'm just gonna use my movement to run backwards towards the courtyard.
Cool. Are you gonna move the elemental at all, or is it just making the attack?
It's just making the attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the elemental on the dragon.
Okay. Then in that case, the dragon is gonna take another legendary action and hit with a tail attack on that guy. 19.
That will hit.
All right.
Poor elemental hasn't done anything.
it's taken hits though, which honestly is helpful in some ways, right? Like
Mhm.
that is 10 damage to the elemental.
Not looking good.
Yeah, because like otherwise it could be using some of this legendary stuff on other things, but it's taking
Fair.
time to get rid of the annoyance. So it is helpful in some ways. it's not doing damage, but it's drawing some fire. Perfect. That is Cirrus's turn.
Again?
It's me again. I'm going again. What will I do? Who knows? I'm gonna throw my Yikilwa. Yikilwa.
All right. We're
Yikilwa.
ready. Throw the Iklaw.
I'm gonna throw that. I got a 20.
Nice. It'll hit.
Pog. Okay. 1d6 plus 2. There it is. It's 7 damage.
Perfect.
Cool.
I don't know how to describe the. What is it? I don't know what the weapon looks like. You hit it in the face with
Cool.
your weapon. Ow. Perfect. Okay, that is Spirit Lily. If you're using Spirit Lily.
Yeah, Spirit Lily. Ayo, she's gonna try some shit. Mikey, how do I roll for this again?
Let me jump back over to you. Alright, down to your... I clicked on one thing, something else. Where'd you go?
Oh, it
Your
was
spell,
7 plus the roll, right? Methinks.
For your
believe it
attack, it
was.
says... Yeah, so it's +4 plus your spell level. So you cast it at 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a +7 to hit.
Okay.
So, D20 +7.
I got... Fuck. Math.
I know, it's all the maths.
9 plus 8. Okay. I
16?
got a 26.
Oh, holy crap.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Pug! Okay, 1d8 plus 4.
And the spell level.
What's a d8 look like?
It's an 8-sided die. Just to be helpful, you know.
So helpful. So helpful.
Okay.
I'm helping!
I think I found it. 1d8. 7 plus
7.
okay, 11.
So it'll be 14 of piercing.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
GG!
All right. Yeah.
Fuck you, dragon.
The dragon was like sitting up there doing some like little tail whips at this elemental, and then like notices this badger that's biting into its side. Like, oh, ew. Gross.
Hey, don't you, my guy. That's rude.
It's gonna use its second legendary action this time to attack Spirit Lily with a tail attack. Here we go.
Don't hit her.
That is 20.
Armor
hit.
would be 14. So
Yeah,
nothing that hits.
it hits.
That
Really hard.
is 13 damage.
Okay. She's alive.
She's alive!
Haha.
Perfect. All right. That is actually sorry. It was only 12. My math. 12.
Oh, 12.
Yeah.
More math.
12. You're good. Just 12.
Stupid
One
dragon.
less. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to count my own attack. That is onto Vittore.
That is I, Vittore, who will use my crossbow. 14, that doesn't hit,
It
I
will not
think.
hit.
I'll try again.
Perfect.
That doesn't hit either, that's a 12.
Doesn't hit.
I just flipped the dragon off.
It does it back.
How? Does it have fingers?
Yeah, it's got claws.
For you.
It's got claws
Okay.
just like you.
You're a mouse. How dare you question the dragon doing the same?
Okay, so a
Um,
Yikwa or whatever the fuck it's
Uh-huh.
called, is basically just a spear, except for the like blade of it
Mm-hmm.
is kind of like a sword blade.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Cool. Okay.
sweet.
It's
That
a
sounds
long,
Methinks.
Yeah,
a long.
It's a
handled
long sword. Yeah.
No, it's a long handled sword.
yeah. It's a sword tied to a spear stick.
Some people were lazy.
Yeah. Okay, that is Ivan's turn.
I will try to command again.
Okay.
Approach me. So DC or 13 wisdom.
You want it to come closer?
I want it off the fucking roof.
That is 18.
Fuck.
It is rolling well on those. It doesn't actually have like a super good modifier to wisdom, so it's just had some lucky rolls. It's all right. I'm too smart for you. It's really,
Well,
it's
like I can't do
really
a whole lot
not.
with it up on the roof.
White dragons are not that smart, so it's just really
I will
lucky.
try to. I want to stay as far away as I can on the back wall because I really
Okay.
want it to come down for us to fight,
Okay.
and I want to spread out. So, I kind of want to get on maybe the backs, like I don't know, away from like I don't know. I'm trying to spread us out so in case it does something like a breath attack, we don't
Yeah.
all get fucking hit.
Okay. So you want to spread out from your party as well, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I want to try to head more north side, maybe past Cirrus.
Okay. So
And
like
I'm just
back towards the front of the castle or back towards the back of the castle?
North
North would technically be the back of the castle, but
yeah, I guess back towards where we came from. So
Yeah.
like the hole in the wall. I'd be walking towards that, but I want to stay on the wall that's against the castle. I guess does
okay.
that make sense?
Castle wall, but
'Cause you
back
said-
towards the courtyard.
Which-
That's where you came
sure.
from.
Well, I mean, we were being pulled back from the hole in the wall. Is what I was talking about from coming.
Oh,
came
you were
from.
being pulled back from the street
Yeah.
that you were on. It's not the hole in the wall. The hole in the wall is the other side of the city. He was just sitting in the street.
Oh, so there was just like we turned a corner and there's a
Yeah.
street.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sorry for calling it a hole. I thought it was a hole in the wall.
No, it's okay.
Um,
It's understandable. There was another big hole that they found. There's a hole in the wall somewhere.
there's holes
There's
everywhere.
holes everywhere in the
What's
city.
wrong with this place? They need to rebuild.
Where's the infrastructure?
Right. All right, but yeah. So basically,
Just spreading out.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, just spread out. Yeah.
Okay.
Throw me somewhere.
Okay. I'll kind of say like you took your 30 feet, so I'll kind of make you go diagonal a bit, so you're still like, let's say 60 feet from the dragon and maybe like 30 feet from your friendos.
Is there any way I can get a little bit closer to the dragon? Because
Yep.
again, I'm the biggest.
Yep, I'm trying to
AC
like I'm
here.
pivoting you around a little circle. So yeah, I can get you closer that way. You could stay 30 feet from everybody else, but get like how close do you want to get? Do you want to get right up to the building, or do you want to stay in the street? In the alley.
I want to say,
you should
because I want him to come down. So I want to try to. I want him off the roof so I can
Okay.
swing at him.
Center alley, you will be 50 feet from him, 30 feet from friends.
Okay.
Cool. He's at the
We'll
edge
call
of
that good.
he's like at the edge kind of the house. The other side of the wall is 30 feet. If you're halfway, he's kind of above, so gives like some distance.
Yeah, I just want him on
Math!
the ground.
Geometry.
That's why I've been trying to command him.
Perfect. Okay, so you commanded, you moved. Anything else you can do?
If I'm 50 feet away, no,
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, no matter what, like the building itself is about 30 feet tall. That's the only thing. So you can't get much closer than 30 feet, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I just want him off the
Yeah.
roof.
Okay, after Ivan, it is the dragon's full turn. It's still got these little annoying little spirit things, so I think it might try to get rid of some of these guys. They're both within pretty close. So it is going to attempt to make a wing attack, so using its... Wait, can it do that on a regular turn? No, that's a... Sorry, it's legendary action. I think it has to do it at the end of another turn. Just kidding! It's going to do... a multi-attack with So it's going to use its frightful presence, so each creature of the dragon's choice that's within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it must succeed on a DC 14 wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. And then after that, it's going to make some attacks on it, the little beasties. So everybody roll me a wisdom saving throw, and you got to beat a DC 14.
God, wisdom? Oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
Story is fucking wise. 20.
18.
16.
You said
Sweet.
wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
What did I need to get?
14.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Got a 9.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay, so if you got under 14, you will become frightened for 1 minute. You'll be repeating the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. If you succeed, it'll end the effect.
So
frightened. Go ahead. No, go for it. I have to switch tabs, so if it's at the top of your
Yeah,
head,
so
go for
a
it.
frightened creature has disadvantage on any ability checks and attack rolls while the source is feared within line of sight, and we are not able to willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Thank you. I'm like, I have to switch tabs, so if you got it in front of you, please read it. Fantastic. Okay, so you folks are frightened. Everybody else, if you succeeded, you're okay. And then we'll just make sure that Lena and Ivan, I think that was it, right? Lena and Ivan?
Correct.
Will
At the
repeat
end of our
your
turns, we can try to repeat it. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you said it
And
was 14?
it is 14, yeah, to succeed. Okay, and now it is going to do a bite and 2 claw attacks on the elemental and the spirit lily, depending on what happens here. So, ooh, that's a nat 20 for the bite on the elemental.
Rip. Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
How much damage?
Hold on, gotta roll.
If it's anything higher than 10, it fizzles out.
It's a 14, my friend.
Yep.
No!
So, it just snaps and my elemental disappears.
It laughs at that, thinks it's pretty funny, and now it's going to make 2 claw attacks on Spirit Lily.
I swear it in Draconic.
That is a 20 not nat to hit on the first one,
Stop.
and a 28 on the second one.
Okay.
And I gotta pull. There we go. That's a 10 for the first one,
Okay.
and a 13 for the second.
Okay, she's still alive.
Whew! Spirit Lily, way to go.
She's hanging on by a thread.
Hanging on. Fantastic. The dragon was super stoked about getting rid of the elemental, but was really frustrated at Spirit Lily, oh, just get out of the way. That is Rena's turn. Rena, before you start, roll me a quick perception check. Thank you for the hydrate.
For the hydrate.
Right.
Hydrate.
What was that? I was like, what was that?
Sorry?
It's a 12.
A 12. Rena, that's good enough. In the distance, you hear a really quiet toot toot.
What's the boat?
Is there a train coming?
Oh, it's the boat.
The boat with the cannons on it?
With the cannons?
Only I would know if it had cannons on it.
Wait,
you
there's-
guys didn't hear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know, which is why nothing on their turns would do anything, because they don't know that they can do anything. So, Rena, this is your turn. You do hear the boat.
I don't have anything that would signal the boat.
You could talk to your team and ask them if they have anything. I would allow it. They could wait until their turn to do it, but you have to share that information.
Alright. Guess I say, does anybody have anything that could make a signal in the sky?
I shoot a bolt up in the air.
Just a wooden arrow.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they can see that easily.
I could cast flame arrows on
On the dragon.
Tori's quiver.
Ooh.
Okay.
I
Because
didn't know it did that.
Yeah, you have to touch a quiver.
I would allow
For-
you to do it,
for
but we
what?
have to wait till your turn.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Yeah. So we could do that. There's an option.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can throw Vittori.
Probably not a good idea.
Right into the dragon's
Yeah,
mouth.
not.
I'm fine with you throwing me up, as long as you catch me.
I could also fly if we need.
That's true too.
I have wings.
Okay, so we've got some
Uh,
options, but those would have to wait
yeah.
until Sears' turn. Whichever
Yeah,
one
yeah,
you
Yeah,
choose.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything that'll help.
Okay, Amaranth, you can take the rest of your turn. This was part of it, but
Was that wasn't really an action?
No,
That was
nope.
just
yeah.
You're all good.
okay. So how far away am I from the dragon?
You are still 100 feet away.
Dang it, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna try to hit it with a fire bolt.
Cool.
Uh, 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, 2, 10. That is only 11 points of damage.
All right. You blast it with a firebolt. It like shakes its head back and forth. Ow! You know, you can aim somewhere else other than my face, people. That is anything else you can do, Rena, before I move along.
No.
Cool.
Nothing. Yeah, don't have anything.
Okay, that is. Dragon's gonna take a legendary action at the end of your turn. Do a tail attack against Spirit Lily. That's a
No.
12. It was a nat 1.
Oh, it doesn't hit. It
Yeah.
did not hit. She's
Uh,
safe.
Takes the dumb, like, Rena hits it in the face with
Glad
a firebolt.
Lily's safe.
Kind of just like tail spasms, and Spirit Lily jumps out of the way. That is Lena's turn.
Hello, I'm scared.
Hello,
I'm
scared.
frightened. Well, I can't walk towards it, and I wasn't gonna do that anyway. So that's nice. Lena is scared, and she would like to hide, but there's nothing nearby. However,
I mean, there's houses and stuff, so like you could technically if you wanted to.
I mean, like Lena has Mask of the Wild, so she can just stand there and be like, "You cannot see me with your eyes."
Where did Lena go?
So there's like, is it just ice or is there snow? Can I like build a snowman and hide behind it?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Okay, roll me a luck check to see if you've like scuffled up enough snow with the battle so far to make a snowman.
I got a 3.
There is enough to make like a snowball.
I hide behind that snowball. I hold it above my face. Mask of the Wild. Can't see me.
Dragon is so confused. Like, I swear there were 6 of you. Where did the other one go?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? There's always been 5.
This is messed up. This is messed up. Okay.
You just don't know how to count.
Maybe you're thinking of the elemental that you murdered.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Maybe I am. You're right. Anything else you could do, Lena? Was that the full turn?
It technically doesn't even classify as an action, but yeah, that's my full turn.
All right, we'll keep holding your action for a while.
I do have to make the like saving throw, don't I?
Yes,
Though?
please make the saving throw for the frightful presence. Yep.
Okay. I got a 21, so I'm no longer scared, but I'm still hiding.
Yay! You feel so safe behind your snowball. Like,
I'm like,
so safe.
So comforting, you know, the snowball. I love it.
Perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh. I need to hydrate for sure. That is Argonus' turn.
Hydrate.
Alright, well, hopefully this... Hydrate. Hopefully this works enough for a signal to the boat. I'm gonna cast Call Lightning at 3rd level
All right.
on the dragon's nose.
Okay. Okay. No, not my nose. Please.
It needs to make a dex save of 13.
Okay. Oh. Ooh, it does not
Damage.
save.
Ooh.
It rolled a 4.
That's only 10 lightning damage, though.
Okay, you know what?
My nose.
Perfect. And then, yeah, that intense lightning shoots up into the sky, hits the dragon in the nose. Ugh!
I hope that was enough of a signal.
My sinuses. Rolling for the boat just to see, and a 15. I'm gonna say that is good enough, and they do see it.
Pog.
I am going to roll an initiative for them to see where they will be using the cannon. That is 17, which I think is below
Would
Argonis,
be-
but above Cirrus. I can't remember where Cirrus was
Yep.
at. I think it was above Cirrus. So that's right now! Wow!
Pog.
Da-da-da.
Lucky!
Wow.
Okay, rolling for the boat. They've got cannon ready. Maybe they, like, heard commotion going on and just, like, were aware. So basically the boat is, like, traveling around the city. You happen to hear it when it was, like, close to you on this side of the wall. So now that it sees the signal, it's gonna, like, try to hang around as best as possible. It's not very accurate, so it's gonna do its best. It's gonna be rolling with disadvantage to hit, but if it hits, it's a very decent amount of attack. So let's do it. Okay.
Come on, boat.
Ah, fuck. Okay, 17. Not it. It doesn't hit it this time. You see this cannonball, and what I will do is, because it's wildly firing, you see this cannonball comes shooting over the wall, and I don't even think I can roll this many times. Like, if it does hit, it's 8d10, just so everybody knows. The cannonball is going to hit the castle above you, and chunks of ice are going to come tumbling down. Everybody roll me a really quick constitution check, please.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
7.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, no.
You catch it. You're-
I too got a 7. All right, good rolls today, guys.
There we go.
Okay.
I had to look for it. A 6.
Okay. Rena, did you roll?
Yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, sweet. Rena, you're gonna be fine. Everybody else, you're going to take 2d6.
No, I got a 19. I got a 19.
Oh, yay! Okay. Anyone who was, like, below, I'm gonna say 13. Okay? So 13 will be our DC for any chunks of ice. Anyone below 13 or below is gonna get 8 damage from falling ice.
Would that
Ow.
be considered bludgeoning or cold, or what do you think?
Bludgeoning. Let's go with that.
Oh,
All right, 8.
dang.
I was trying. I'm like, I'm resistant to cold.
Thanks.
I don't know if I'm resistant to cold in the head.
I'm resistant to ice. Smack.
I'm not resistant.
That nat one is just like, I'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just-
You see just a
so
cloud
good.
of ice
Yeah.
coming off of him.
Yeah, exactly. Where did Argonis go? Okay, boat needs to reload, so we'll shoot again on the next round. That is Cirrus's turn.
It's my turn. Okay.
I will say that if you find a way to mark the dragon somehow, I don't know how, I have no suggestions, but if you find a way to mark the dragon somehow to make it more accurate for the boat, I will remove the disadvantage. So, like, the more accurate you can make it, the less disadvantage it will have, the more advantage, I
Oh,
guess.
that would have been nice when I had that other spell equipped.
Yeah, I will say it takes after until, like, I just feel like that would be fun. So we'll see what you can do to make it more accurate. If you set it up with, like, a one-turn thing, that's fine, or something permanent, whatever it looks like. I will work on the advantage for the boat. Cool.
Does anybody have Witch Bolt where it will strike the dragon every time?
Oh, that'd be so good.
I do.
Ooh,
I do.
okay.
Ooh, totally see if you can cast that on it.
I can't. I'm too far away. It has to be 30 feet.
Yeah, you have to get a little closer.
Like someone
How?
fly
Who
over
is
there.
who is the closest to the dragon right now?
Currently, it's Ivan.
Oh shit, I am?
Is
Wait,
he-
hold on. Did you... Yeah, no, it would be.
Is he
Sweet.
within 20 feet of the dragon?
No, nobody is currently
but-
within 20 feet because it's up on
Okay.
a house. Other than
Yeah.
Spirit
Good.
Lily. Spirit Lily's within
Can't-
this one.
And I assume she's within 20 feet.
Yeah, she's like right next to it, like biting.
Okay, she's almost dead. She'll probably die after this anyway.
Sacrifice!
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast web where the dragon is.
Okay.
So this web fills a 20-foot cube. Collapses on this stuff. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. It can use its action if it's restrained to make a strength check to try and break free. The
Okay.
webs are flammable as well.
Okay. So what does it need to roll now?
I think just on its turn, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Okay,
just
so
on
it's just a
its turn.
cast. Okay, sweet. So on
Yeah.
its turn, it's gonna roll. Okay. Does it
Yeah,
do damage
anybody
right
that
now?
starts a turn on it,
No, it doesn't do damage.
Okay,
it just restrains it.
just holds it. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Oh, Ivan's like, no! Ivan's been trying to get this thing off the building. Sirius is tying
I know, I'm sorry,
Sirius is
but
tying it to the building.
I don't think the boat will be able to see it if it gets off the building. Will it?
It still could. It would still just be same idea, rolling with disadvantage. It knows the general area right now that you guys are in, so it's just aiming cannons in this general area. So that's like why the more accurate you can make it by identifying where the dragon is for it, the better it will be able to aim at the dragon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I won't cast it.
No, it's already cast. It's fine.
Well,
It's okay. This is
I'm
part of
sorry.
D&D. No. This is part of D&D.
I don't think it makes it any worse. Like the dragon's
No.
staying put, so I mean, if you mark
Yeah.
it where it's staying put, that would be helpful.
yeah.
It's just that Ivan wants it on the ground. There's no no difference there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also Ivan currently is frightened of it, so Ivan
Yeah.
now like,
Ivan is so confused.
I want to come here, but I don't want to come here. Ah.
Yeah. And then so Lily is kind of going to be stuck in the web too. Is that what you were sort of talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else you're going to do on your turn, and then maybe roll for Lily to see if she's stuck in it? Question
Yeah,
mark?
I don't think I can do anything else on my turn, so I
Okay.
will roll to see if she can get out a dex. Okay. 11. No, she does not get out.
Okay, so she is stuck in the web, and can she take any actions? Like, is it just that she can't move, or can she still bite the dragon? Because she's right there.
She, if she's in the web, and it's our turn, she would have to do the saving throw to get out of it,
Yeah.
or and then I think that uses the action, so
Okay.
she would not be able to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to use the saving throw?
I will try the saving.
Might as well. There's nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing really else you can do.
What's a saving throw again?
It's just
Let's see, for you,
It's
your
just-
saving throw should be Dex 13,
Dex 13. Okay.
is what they have to save against.
Nope.
all right.
get out?
Still stuck.
She's stuck.
She's stuck. All right.
It's molasses.
Sweet. Okay. So she's still stuck in there. I will say now the thing is, if the dragon takes a legendary action, not technically its turn, but it's in a web. How does that work?
Well,
If it's technically it's currently restrained, so that
yeah,
And
if the
does
webs
any of
aren't
those-
anchored between two solid masses or layered across a floor.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Well,
I'll
there's
just say that
two.
it's in a web, and I won't use a legendary action at this time. I don't know if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
okay.
Because I don't know what would make sense, I'm not gonna do it now because it's not its full turn. So that's me being a noob, and that's okay.
Yeah, we learn. as
That's
we
us
go.
never using this spell.
Yeah, Vittori, that's your turn.
Yay! I'll try my crossbow again.
Perfect.
18. I know that hits.
It'll hit.
Victoria's going to kill
7
the dragon.
damage.
Perfect.
Bing, 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 bing,
Okay.
bing, bing, bing.
How is the dragon looking?
It looks like it has whiskers because there's so many arrows just like poking out of its nose.
I'll add another one.
All right.
21. I know that
That'll
hits. 10 damage.
All right. Yeah, it's like it's feeling it. It's not looking good. It's still like pretty strong looking, but it's definitely like its face is beat up, starting to look a little mincemeatish. It's not happy about this. My beautiful face. Anything else you can do, Victoria?
Hang on, let me see. I know I can make like 4 attacks on one turn, but I can't do it every turn, but I will right now.
Okay.
You can take one additional action on your turn. Yes, I will do that. So that's another crossbow one.
Perfect.
20, I know that hits. For a further 13 damage.
Perfect.
And I also have extra attack. You can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn. Oh no, that's why I already attacked twice.
Yeah, so what is
No.
the one that gets you the extra action? Is that an action surge? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, so it should get you whatever your... It's like an added action. So if your action is an attack, and if you have a double attack, then you would do it twice. Just like you would normally.
So I can shoot one more time?
Yeah, it's like redoing your turn, pretty much. An action surge gets you another action. So yeah.
Yeah, so you can attack
But-
Yeah, so
twice.
another
Two more
crossbow
turns.
attack.
But 12 doesn't hit.
It does not, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you would do. Yeah, it gets you 2 more. Perfect. Cool. Okay. Yeah, dragon's not looking hot. That is to Ivan. Ivan, it's your turn. You want to?
Dragon.
Frightened.
So, for my turn, since I'm frightened and
Yeah.
I don't want to get any closer to it,
Yeah.
I'm just going to shoot my Eldritch Blast at it with
Okay.
disadvantage.
All right.
Just because I'm like, just start firing like crazy. So first one I fire, 16. Does that land?
No, it does not.
All right. And then the last one was 7.
Nope.
So,
Okay. I've been having like a freak out in the middle of the street here. I want to roll your check for the
Wisdom?
fright. It is a wisdom saving throw for 14. Yes.
15.
Yay! All right, you
Sweet.
snap out of
Yay.
it. Perfect. Okay, that is to the dragon's turn now. So the web, Cirrus. So does it roll now to see if it's stuck in the web, or it
can-
rolls to break out of the web?
It rolls.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
If it starts its turn in the web, it is
Yeah.
stuck. It has to
Okay.
use an action to try to get unstuck.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And it can't do anything. Like it can't make
It's
any
a-
ranged attacks, or what is that? What is that again?
No, because it's.
Um,
I think it's coded in the web, so I don't think it'd be able to.
Across the floor, each creature that starts its turn, as long as you creature restrain, can use its action. The webs are flammable. It doesn't say that you can't do anything else within it, but you're just basically stuck in
Okay.
it.
So it can take it can do an attack, but if it doesn't attack, it's gonna be stuck in the web.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah,
gets
so if
out,
you
if it
attack-
tries to get out of the web, it can't attack because it's just used its action to
Yeah.
get out of the
Correct.
web. Okay.
Yeah.
What does it want to do? At this point, I think it's gonna try to get out of the web. So what do I have to roll?
Dex 13.
Strength check against 13. Yes.
Strength check against 13. It rolled a 13 exactly with a +6. That's 19 to break out.
Ba-da-da-da. So that uses the action to break out.
It's out.
Okay, and then can it do a movement now? Because that's just one piece of the action.
Correct. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's your action, and then you should have your movement.
Cool. It's gonna attempt to take flight, so it is going to try to move locations here from the top of the building. Lily is stuck in the web.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
still the
So I won't give Lily an opportunity attack here as it goes to leap into the air, and it is going to fly 80 feet over top of you, headed in the direction of that hole you found in the ground. As it goes overhead, it goes, you guys are like no fun.
I wasn't aware we were trying to have fun.
Okay, so yeah, it's flying overhead. So for everybody, pretty much it's going to be about 50 feet sort of south of you now.
Fedora flips it off mid-flight.
It does the same. Looks down on you.
While flying, that's impressive.
Yeah, exactly. Rena, that's your turn.
Okay. So if it moved 80 feet, how far is it away from me now?
So for you, because you were still far away, it's probably right over top of you.
So it'd be within range.
Yeah, it's only about, let's say, 40 feet above you.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit it with a magic missile. I'm gonna get 3 darts.
All right.
Oh, so I gotta hit it 3 times.
Actually, I looked into this.
Was this the one that we only roll once?
This is the one that it instantly hits.
Yeah, I don't have to.
So you
I
just-
just
you-
have to roll the damage 3
Yes.
times because it's 3 darts.
Cool.
Because that came up in the last session too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there was something about magic missiles that we looked at.
So it gets 9 points of damage.
Sweet. Yeah, so the dragon like takes off from this mansion and flies over top of you all. Rena, you are like readying, you look up and you just pew, like toss these missiles up at it, and it takes 9 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. You poke it in like the stomach as it goes by, and it's like, thanks for not hitting my face, but ow. And yeah, continues to fly overhead. That
As
is
a face butt? What?
thanks for not hitting me in my face, but Elena, that's your turn.
No longer terrified, but I'm still holding my snowball, and I would like to throw it at the dragon while it's flying away.
Okay. Yeah, roll attack with your snowball.
I'll count it as just like an unarmed strike, even though it is
Hey, no,
armed.
you know what? It's a projectile. Roll an attack.
Well, I don't hit, so I just throw it, and it just goes.
Yeah, and it
Fuck
just
you, you stupid dragon.
You end up hitting me instead. Ow!
no.
You're welcome, Argonis.
Fuck you. Where did you come from? You were hiding. Where were you? I knew there were 6 of you. You all lied. Super impressed.
I just stand there, unimpressed with this dragon, because I know that I am dressed better than this dragon ever could be, so that's all that matters to me.
Perfect.
That's my entire turn.
Elena's rediscovering like her sense of self here. Argonis, that is your turn.
How far away is the dragon from... Well, 2 questions. How far away is the dragon from me, and how far away is the hole from us?
Yeah. So dragon is currently about 60 feet from you, like right on top of Rena still. The hole, so if you, let's see, you are 200 feet. So I'm going to say it's probably about 300 feet back towards the hole that we found.
It's definitely way too far away for that idea. So I'm just gonna cast another call lightning
Okay.
at it. At its face again.
Okay.
DC 13 for dex save.
Nat 1.
Haha. Come on, roll high. 14 points of lightning.
All right. Perfect. All right, you smack it with lightning. Anything else you can do on your turn, Argonis, that you want to do?
Has anyone taken damage other than me?
I've taken.
I
Um,
have taken ice damage.
Yeah, so I'll take ice damage.
Okay. You've taken no damage? Okay. Guess there's I'll run towards where I think it's going to go, back towards the hole in the ground.
Okay. So we'll give you the 30 feet of movement that way. Perfect. Okay. You struck it with lightning, so I'm gonna say the boat is fairly coordinated. It is flying though, so I may keep the disadvantage on it because the dragon is kind of on the move. That would be pretty intense. But let's see. Oh, it rolled a nat 1. So cannon comes out. It's gonna hit the front of the castle here as the dragon's kind of flying by, which is not totally over top of most of you, but Rena, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Mm-hmm. 26.
Alright, you pass.
Constitution? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's +8.
Dang.
Nice. You're fine. You step aside as a bunch of ice falls, and it doesn't. No big blocks hit you or anything like that. Perfect. That is Sirius's turn.
It's my turn. What am I doing? Oh, well, I really do not have much to do. I guess I will just keep running run after the dragon because I don't have anything else to throw.
Wait. Okay. So you'll head over, chasing the dragon. You're kind of like at this moment where Arena is, so really close to where the dragon is overhead. Lily is still trapped in the web up top on the house.
Yeah, I can decast that, right? That's a thing you
I
can
feel
do.
like you should be able to just say it's decast.
Yeah, it is now decast. So
I feel
Lily,
like that makes sense.
Lily can also chase after it, I guess.
Cool. Okay, yeah, Lily scrambles down the house, makes her way back into the street. Vittoria, that's your turn.
How far away is he from me now?
Because you're still in Ivan's pocket, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so about 90 feet.
Dang it. My crossbow only does 80.
Jump out. Move 10 feet.
Ivan, can you throw me 10 feet?
I toss him 10
Ivan
feet.
tosses you 10 feet. Okay. Roll your attack if you want to do a crossbow again.
Of course I do, because it works. 14, that doesn't hit,
Does
but
not hit.
of course I've got another trick up my sleeve,
Yeah, you
which
have-
is 18, and that hits.
Yeah, you have to like steady your aim as the dragon like flies overhead, but you manage to hit him with the second one.
Which does 10 damage.
Nice.
And I don't aim for his face this time.
Where do you aim?
I aim for the throat.
Okay, yeah, you kind of catch him in his collarbone. You see it kind of awkwardly like, ugh, ow! He's like, I'm
Hey, it's not the
running
face.
away. That is anything else you can do in Victoria on your turn.
Flip it off again.
Again, back and forth. Ivan, that's your turn.
So is he back in my pocket?
Victoria,
No,
are you
I'm-
back in the pocket?
No, you tossed me 10 feet away.
Yeah, but you still
Uh,
probably have some movement back if you wanted to go back. That's all.
Well, if nothing else, I will
Okay, yes, in that case, I'll run back.
I
Okay,
will pick him up, put him in my pocket, and I'll
Right.
dash the direction it's attempting to go.
great. How
So
fast do you
60
go?
feet.
Perfect.
Yeah, it should be 30. Yeah, 30.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. That is around to the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to take its full movement action to like dash fly super fast for 160 feet. So it now like kind of turns the corner like around the castle. So now is out of view, getting closer to the hole. Okay.
Okay.
Rena, that's your turn.
He went towards the hole, so I can't see him anymore, right?
He's gone around the corner of the castle, so you can't see him anymore.
I can't do anything because I have to have him in my line of sight.
Do you want to follow him?
Hey. Yeah, I'll follow him
Sweet.
until I can see him again.
Okay, and what is your running speed? Like your double speed?
Well, it's 30 walking, so if I'm running, that would be 60.
Yeah, like you dash, so 60 feet. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. You're still like the closest to the dragon because you were far from the party. So like you make it back around the corner, you can see him. He's like 60 feet in front of you, but flying. So you can see him now that you're here, but you've dashed, so you can't do anything after that unless you have a bonus.
Let me see. I just have my 2-weapon fighting thing, so I guess I can throw a dagger at him, but I don't think that's gonna reach him because it's only 20 feet. So
Yeah.
I can't. I'll hold my action until I can.
Sweet.
Well, no, I
you-
won't
you
hold my
dash,
action.
yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Dash was your
So
action.
that's it. That's all I can do.
Great. Okay. That is back around to Lena.
Hello. I guess I will run.
Okay. Full stuff, full run. For you, that's
Yeah, full run
70,
to like
yeah.
70.
Okay. Yeah, you're like almost to the corner of the castle. Sweet. Argonis. Argonis.
Argonis, you're muted.
I'm muted.
Been there.
Full run, dash 60 feet.
Sweet.
Please and thank you.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll say like you and Lena are pretty close. Makes me laugh like a lot if you pictured us really in this D&D land and like someone's like talking but it's muted and like no,
you just see
you're muted.
the speaker above their head just
Yeah.
with a line.
Yeah,
next to it.
exactly.
I'm just gesturing like
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, I would like to run. Yes. Perfect. That is the boat. No actions have given it any sort of advantage here, so it's going to roll with disadvantage to try to hit the dragon again. It is going to fail very badly. A cannonball is going to hit the front of the castle. None of you folks are currently where it would be, so you're good. That is Sirius's turn.
I'm just gonna run after it again.
Sorry?
I don't know what's happening. Sorry.
It's running away. It's weak.
Okay.
Yeah, it's flying away from what you can tell. Like, maybe originally you're like, oh, maybe it's going to another location, but at the moment, like, especially with Rena kind of chasing it around the corner, like, it's headed for that hole in the ground.
Okay.
Although
we don't know
whoever
about the
didn't,
hole
oh
yet.
yeah, whoever didn't go to the hole wouldn't know about the hole. But
Yeah,
like,
so I just think it's
Rena,
running away 'cause it's
Argonis,
scared.
Lena, like, you're like, it's going for the hole. Yeah.
I don't. Just follow Lena.
Cool. Yeah, I can say that you stick with Lena and Argonis. They're about the same
Yeah.
area right now. So just kind of getting to the corner of the castle and about to kind of round to see Rena and like the dragon.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
Vittore. That is your turn. You can't see the dragon from where you are. You and Ivan are not there yet.
How how far away is he still?
He's like 150 feet from you guys.
Okay.
And
I
around the
guess I'll
corner.
just hold action. Hold my crossbow action.
Cool.
Because there's nothing else I could do.
Yeah, at this moment, he's pretty far away. Ivan, that's your turn.
Sprint.
Sweet.
Dash, dash, dash.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're almost to the corner. You're just behind, like, Argonis, Lena, and Cirrus. The dragon is going to also take a full action to fly and is going to make it to the hole in the Rena, you'll be able to see as the dragon like descends and like dives into this hole. It now definitely clicks that this is like this dragon's burrow, probably. It like perfectly fits. It's this huge hole in the ground. So to you, this makes sense. So you're like, oh, I see. This is the dragon's lair.
See, not just a pile of rocks.
Crappy pile of rocks.
And Rena, that is your turn. So you have rounded the castle. So you're still probably about 150 feet away. However, the dragon is now in the hole. So I'm going to say that we're out of initiative at the moment.
Okay.
So you folks are in various spots, but like Rena's the closest, but you guys are all kind of just around this corner of the castle. Rena, you've just seen the dragon go into the hole, and then I'll let you be out of initiative at this moment.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I guess I just turn back to everybody and say it went down the hole.
What hole?
It went down the hole.
What-
It
yeah,
went
what
down
hole?
the
What
hole.
hole?
What hole are you talking about?
The hole that me and Argonis and Lena found.
Oh, there's a
pile
hole
of
that you
rocks.
found?
The pile of rocks.
Yes,
Stupid pile of rocks.
Oh.
that probably we should have caved in when we had the chance.
Well,
How am I supposed to
you
know
would
that a
know
dragon
that,
lives there? It's
right?
not my problem.
I was more worried about something coming out of that hole.
Exactly.
Well, now something has gone into the hole.
Why do we keep calling it the hole?
Someone go
'Cause-
throw something into the hole. You magic
throw
people with your
Vittori into the
fire and
hole.
your
I'm not throwing my rock down there again. It's not happening.
Yeah.
I can throw down a fireball.
Okay, so did it look injured to you guys?
No.
Look pretty injured to me.
It just
I
looked
mean,
bad.
it looks.
I'm just saying, how's everyone looking right now? Because if right, actually, I don't know. Would I know if that would be a lair for the dragon?
Ivan, yeah, roll me like a history check.
All right, with a
With-
-1.
Argonis as well.
I was gonna say
Nat
being
20.
Yeah.
dragon. Okay,
Arr!
Hey, Argonis, you can roll as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I could beat a nat 20, but
Yeah, I can give you both like different knowledge about this thing.
history.
I would say roll with advantage, Argonis, because it would make way more sense.
For me.
Ivan will know
You-
about certain things. Yeah.
Not using that one.
Throw that one away. That one in the
Wow, that was even
Oh
that
no.
was even worse.
They're
Oh,
both
no.
trash.
I got an 8 and a nat 1.
Okay.
yikes.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so Ivan, you sort of know almost like
Dice is going away.
kind of like urban myth / legends, because like coming from the mountains, you would have heard like stories about white dragons and like things like that, like being up in the snowy mountaintops. You know that white dragons prefer to live underground, like, so it would make sense that it would have some sort of underground lair. Argonis, what you would have maybe told us is some more like behavior of white dragons, being like that would be the type of stuff that you might know of more, but Ivan kind of knows like this would make sense. This is probably its lair.
If this is its lair, which I believe it is, because I've known of myths of long ago in mountains. And there's a doggo. Hello, doggo.
The dragon makes noises.
Yeah, sorry, that was Piper.
The shake is so good. It sounded really satisfying.
But I think we have to be very careful of what we do next. If it's in this lair, it can probably do it's going to be like, you know, the caged lion in the corner is going to fight more fierce. So we have to definitely make sure, like, Is everyone looking good right now?
Well,
Well, in
I-
character, if I had to like qualify, if I had to like put my health into 46 points, I'd still have 38 of them.
I will
So
say
weird, me too.
out of character, there are a couple people who have to go soon, and I don't
Yeah.
know if it's only gonna take 30 minutes to 20 minutes for us to fight a dragon.
Yeah, depending on how
Considering that we've been fighting this dragon for like
3 hours.
yeah,
Not 2 hours.
yeah, for like 2 hours
Two
we've
and a
been
half,
fighting this dragon. So
Like unless we know that it's like on death's door and
because
'Cause-
Nicole,
Okay.
you said it was like
Let's-
it looked a little hurt, but it wasn't like
it was injured. Like it was flying away for a reason. Like it's
Yeah.
not
Okay.
it's not a stupid animal where it's like if it thinks it's losing a fight, especially after the boat showed up, like it didn't want to be out in the open anymore. So it's gone to its lair. I'm trying to think, but I think Argonis, can you roll me an insight check?
sure. Insight.
Inside check so he can look inside of the layer. Ah!
I'm going to add a D4 to that for never mind, I don't have guidance.
Guidance.
I'll
Yeah, Brian,
cast
so-
guidance.
Oh, thank you. So 15 total.
Sears pats you on the back as you think and you concentrate. Argonis, as you stand there and you're all trying to decide, like, do we follow this thing? Like, is it worth it? Like, are we gonna be okay? This thing's gonna be in its lair. Like, Ivan is like, it's gonna be way more dangerous in there. We need to be ready. Argonis, you start thinking about, like, why are we here in the first place? Like, we're trying to unfreeze this town, and why is it frozen? Like, is this dragon a part of it? And then you kind of have this flashback. You think about the tornado that happened in the big town, the yellow jewel that was at the center of it. You had to break the jewel for the weather to stop. Then you remember that not only that, but you found 2 different jeweled spear things in the lava fields. Neither of them that you looked at super closely, but there were 2 of them involved. You also look at this city. It seems to be a weird weather event that's out of the ordinary.
Would I, looking around, could I gather that this hole is like the epicenter of this ice phenomena?
Yeah, you definitely take a look at it and you're thinking about it. You're thinking about the things that you've seen. And by the way that you remember, Ivan was saying at the beginning it seemed to start slow, and then there was suddenly an extra layer was added that stemmed somewhere from this castle area. And as you look, like, this hole was freshly dug, but it's already coated in a lot of ice, which could be partially from the dragon, but it still seems really unnatural.
I have a feeling if we go down there and finish this, we could end this right now.
You think so?
Okay, who
Like-
wants to slide down the hole? This is us. Like, it's not.
Ivan puts Vittori down. Well, I'm the big guy. I think I need to go first.
I'm a
Finish
bigger
lunch.
guy.
Oh yeah. What's your
We
AC,
will go
big
down
guy?
to we
What's
will
your
go
AC,
down
big
together. We will go
guy?
down together.
All right, I'll hold your hand. Let's go.
Yeah, we like lock arms.
Follow the Olympic Road.
I pull out my rapier and follow them with my rapier in the air, like, ah, I'm dangerous.
All right, guys, get ready. We're going to speed run a dragon. Attempt to.
I don't think we'll speed run the dragon, but as you enter the hole in the ground and you leave the icy world above behind you, you make your way down. It opens up into a massive ice cavern. Huge ledges and stalagmites and all sorts of things hang. You don't see the dragon anywhere, but a deep fog lies across the floor. This thing spreads out in all directions. This dragon has been here a while. And that's where we'll end our session.
Okay.
God, this place sucks.
It's cold as fuck, dog.
I hate it here.
It is definitely cold. It's much colder down here.
I mean, it feels pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know what you
Ivan's
guys
like, it's
complain
fine. It's
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. It feels fine to me.
I feel like as you get down into this, though, like, Ivan, you start to feel like a tiny bit cold, which you're like, no, couldn't possibly be cold. Like,
It's not cold.
refusing to believe it, even if your toes are, like, slightly cold.
I'm out here like trying to wear shorts.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's like trying not to like your teeth chatter or anything like that. Amazing. Thank you everybody for playing today.
Woo.
Yay!
Thank you for DMing.
You are very welcome. This was a lot of
Good
fun.
Session.
Yeah, I definitely there's no way we would speed run this dragon through.
No,
Yeah.
you just go stabby.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like so many
Because
times.
We are now in the dragon's lair, which is another exciting aspect of a dragon fight. So it's pretty exciting.
I did not realize it had been 3 hours by the time it had been
Yeah.
3
I know,
hours.
right?
That went
I
by
know.
So
See, what-
quick.
Yeah.
See, I really don't want to go into it because I figured I thought like where it was at
Yeah.
because he said it was misty. I'm like, oh fuck, that's its lair. And then it's like, no, that's not its lair because it's
Yeah.
up on the surface.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's why I was like pulling back at first. I'm like, okay, yeah. And now we're headed to this lair. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no layer actions involved or anything yet. So
Yeah.
it's
I was trying to
definitely
avoid.
about to
trying
get
to avoid that.
exciting. But the dragon, like, you hit it pretty good. Like, you did a decent amount of damage to it. It's not starting at
Yeah.
full health. So, like, you're in a good spot, but it's about to get more complicated. So it'll be a bit of a smarter play. So that should be really fun. So I'm
Could
excited.
we, real quick, could we tell the age of the dragon? Just
It-
from looking at it?
It is an adult dragon, so it's not a young one.
Oh,
That's what I was worried
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, the last one I killed was like a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, so
bronze.
far you fought like a young bronze dragon.
Yeah.
This is a full blown adult white dragon. Yep.
Well, if you guys get me into the middle of it, I can do some damage, but
I'll hide in that mist.
Yeah, Elena's gonna be
Because
hiding.
that's
all
one
over
of
the
my
place.
abilities.
Yeah. Just
Hide.
jumping out with one snowball, like just completely camouflaged. So good.
Just opportunity attacks all over the place, and then you can't
I
see.
can
yeah,
definitely
actually, it's gonna be
cast-
really good for Lena. That's gonna be awesome. Cool.
I can make us like undetectable whenever we come back to it.
What you
Yeah.
could
It-
have done that when we walked in. When we were trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, but
It was kind of after we'd already.
were we
alerted.
actually trying to be stealthy though?
The dra-
I think
Yeah,
you
I think
were
the
trying to be stealthy.
The dragon was
Suspicious?
very
Don't
aware.
be suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon was
Yeah.
super aware that you were on the way. Like the boat is not quiet either. Like
Yeah.
Dragon's been living with frozen people for like a good amount of time. Like
Yeah, it knew we were coming.
Yeah.
Just
Sweet.
want friends.
Yeah, it's just lonely and has mommy issues. Like
I tried,
Be
man.
my pet.
I
Oh
did-
my god, this can be Ivan's pet. Yes!
I tried
Finally!
to get it to be friendly to us, but even on my really good roll, Nicole was like,
No.
this thing,
No.
it's chaotic evil. Like it's
"Yeah,
not coming to play
What am
nice.
I'm chaotic. Totally. I forget what I was.
I think you're chaotic good if I'm
Right,
Yeah,
either
I'm
that or
chaotic
neutral.
good."
Yeah, I think we have a few people that I think might. Trying to remember if some of us are lawful. No, I think
I
you
don't
were
think-
chaotic.
yeah, I
You were
don't think I'm
chaotic good,
lawful.
Ivan.
Yeah.
I think most of us were chaotic. I don't think we had a lot of
Yeah,
specific.
We are definitely chaotic.
I'm
I
chaotic.
could see Victoria. Yeah, I was gonna say Victoria's neutral. I'm pretty sure because like I don't think like you're not an evil person, but you're an assassin, and like you're in
Yeah.
it. You're in it for you and your people, like nobody else. Like
Yeah, you know, assassins aren't evil.
I forgot.
Murder and all that. That's fine.
I forgot I have a golden hair scrunchie with a
Oh,
plus
yeah.
1 charisma.
nice.
I'm gonna put that up in.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I mean, I have 3 of them. I gave one to my new wife.
Right. Yeah.
Which one of your 500,000 new wives?
This one's like his official new wife.
Yeah.
Official new life, yeah.
He's my old battle axe.
Yeah, exactly. Not Hazel. Hazel's the like the fake wife.
No, I really
fake
want
wife.
Hazel too. Ah.
Ivan
he
thinks
a-
Hazel is his wife, but Hazel does not.
No,
Yeah, he's just like, no.
Hazel's not aware.
no,
Very
we're
cool.
pretending. It's totally
Yeah,
pretending. the
yeah,
whole
you're
time.
like
Yeah.
you're like work spouses. You know when you have like a work wife or a work husband? Like
Mhm.
that's Hazel. So good. All right, everybody. I know folks have to go, but I appreciate you all hanging out. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jag. Thanks, Maddie. Whoever else joined us as viewers today, we appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. This was a lot of fun, and we will see you very soon for our next episode of this or Hell Arc, whichever one. Both are prepped. We're ready to go.
Yo.
Awesome. Anything else we need
All right.
today? We're good. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Redeem Scroll of Chaos.
All the things.
No, we're going.
Thanks.
We're leaving.
Denied.
This whole episode was chaos.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks for joining. Kirby says
Bye.
goodbye.